last session, as the RIPKYT concert came to a vociferous, cheerful end, a sudden scream cuts through the last moments of Wyatt's performance in the concert, as he had incognito taken a step up and presented himself as a mystery performer paying homage to Wyatt. As everyone looks up, a horrible, jerking creature of steel and cloth and golden detailing comes crawling up the side of the ferrocrete tower that makes the interior of the Fakkel, followed by 3 others. Shots ring out, and one of the creatures is apparently felled, but he immediately pops up again, revealing now the silhouette of a Nui indentured. 4 mechanical legs, 2 long bladed arms protruding from a long decorated red cloak, which hides within a humanoid silhouette, in an impassive gold mask just kind of like scanning the area. People scream, chaos erupts, people start running out and just kind of like blocking security from coming in as you guys try to protect your friends and allies as well as the civilians from the indentured. You manage to somehow fully neutralize 2 of them, and in the last second, Aiko Kondo, Val's new friend, runs in with her enforcer hat, cap, and waving around her badge, and the indentured retreat just as more enforcers pour in through the front. You guys make a quick exit to the alley, whereas Wyatt disappears to the north side, past the back band access to the club. As you guys try to figure out what's happening, you send Iggy, Daniel, and Ada with Maurizio, and ask Maurizio to get them in the area and take him to the Vandal, when you guys were going to like have a little bit of discussion on what just happened. With Wyatt nowhere to be found, however, the rest of the party sneaks to the north, to the back side of the building, where Wyatt is having a conversation with a Nui hiver, the Vendore Tamerlan Eusdik, Mercator Eusonkar's second in command, who seemingly has an indirect history with Wyatt. It is revealed that someone that Sadiq made a deal with also contracted Wyatt to remove the Mercator from the equation, thus ensuring the Vendore's ascension. And that the indenture that had come hunt Wyatt down had indeed been sent here by the Mercator, who seems at least tangentially aware of the plot. As Wyatt finishes conversation, he leaves this abandoned back road and grabs a shuttle car, getting in touch with the others and heading to the Vandal, as the rest of the party also jump on the shuttle car, on a shuttle car of their own that they have hired. And we're going to start here as Val, Nora, and Yok. You sit quietly on this automated shuttle car, the lights of the city flashing faintly through polarized windows, just every now and then, making you narrow your eyes. It's been about a couple minutes of quiet as you watch the city unfurl before you. It's not going to be a particularly long ride to the Vandal, since you are at about the level. It's about on a shuttle car like this, maybe 20 minutes.
Before we get on, Yok was typing on his rig. He does get Nora and Val in for a selfie, and then he sends a couple messages out.
All right.
Nice.
Nora looks Not
Distracted?
happy. Not happy in the photos.
It's in character for their cosplay.
I think Val would look. She'd be able to pull off at least looking good for the selfie and stuff, but it's definitely not the bride she could be.
So yeah, selfies are taken. As the shuttle car touches down, you can like jump in. You sit down there in silence for a couple minutes. As the trajectory to the Vandal kind of like appears on the screen behind Nora, who's sitting facing York and Val. Are there any conversations that need to be had as you are heading for the venue where you're going to meet Maurizio, Iggy, Daniil, Ada, and Wyatt? You guys can also just sit there quietly.
York is still typing messages on his rig and sending them out during the ride.
I think there's a general consensus that we are going to grill Wyatt when we see him, not at the Vandal, but in private as a team.
I mean, yeah, we can discuss that actually. Like, York can finish sending his last message and then kind of set the rig down, then had to lap a little bit, and then so what's the plan here? Are we going to? The whole group is going to be there. Are we going to confront Wyatt when we get there, or back at Liv's place? I assume we are talking to him about what we just overheard.
I would certainly like to discuss what we had overheard. That seems quite pertinent to the whole team. But yeah, I don't know if we should really say that at the Vandal. I don't know if we should. My thoughts are that we should wait till we get back to Lev's, but I don't know. What do you guys think?
What's the point?
Point of what? Talking to him?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we heard everything we needed to hear.
Well, I think it's well, for one, so that he doesn't have to feel like he needs to really hide this from us anymore.
Yeah, I'm sure he would love to tell me all about working for the guy who has a bounty on my head. And trying to kill my friend's brother. I'm sorry, sister.
Yeah. I mean,
I would like to confront him about it and hear his side of the story from himself. I
can't had so many opportunities to tell us.
That's just it. He did, but I would still like to give him another chance. I can't shake the feeling that if he was just in it for the money, why not do as the Vindore suggested and cut out the middleman? What does he owe to this Lee person so much that he's staying loyal to that?
And even if he did withhold this from us, we still need to come to a resolution for these things, because we can't exactly just leave it unresolved.
That's a good point too. Yeah, we can't just.
There's plenty of resolution.
I mean, leaving an open assassination out there undiscussed on Iggy's sisters is probably not a good idea. He might do something rash. If anything, we might need to convince him out of it, or something, in the interests of those you know.
And I would like to understand where his loyalty lies with this Lee person, because if there is something there, then Nora is actually in danger by remaining in his vicinity. And honestly, the more we know, the more we have to take to Levin, if it comes to it. As much as I'm sure it would break his heart.
Yeah. I certainly can't say this has really helped any sense of trust with Wyatt. There's a lot of really damning things revealed, but for our own interests, I think we do definitely need to talk to him, because, yeah, unresolved, it could come back to splash us, especially you, Nora.
I think kicking his ass would send a good message, but
I think that would certainly help.
oh, okay. If I have permission.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Like I said, let's hear his side of the story first, at least. Even though it.
Again, he asked me yesterday, "Hey, who's that guy who has the bounty on your head?" I said, "Oh, Lee, from 3rd District. The guy that he's fucking working for. Sorry, I've been drinking." And he had plenty of opportunity to say something.
I don't disagree.
Well, I will say, on that note of us having been drinking and partying and not been in the right mindset for this, it might be best if we wait until we're a little more level-headed, or at least
Who's to say
sobered.
he won't take that opportunity to go and finish the job?
There is no guarantee besides the fact that he's waited this long. Why act now, right? Unless he feels under pressure from tonight's attack, but without the tracker in his spine, I feel like he should be he shouldn't feel under a terrible amount of pressure. Some, sure, after tonight's visit, but I'm assuming that tracker is now from Lee, not from the Vindore, since those two had not met before. And not from the Mercator, which was another theory that I had.
Honestly, I thought maybe he just stole something from Essen and, who gives a shit? I guess the Nui give a shit. They're really anal about their money.
Sorry, what was that?
I guess the Nui give a shit. They're really anal about their money.
Your data pad goes off.
Yeah, he just kind of he glances in and puts an arm over it.
You want to roll a perception check, girls?
Yes, but I mean, drunk.
What's the penalty for that again? -1?
-1. Yeah.
So no matter how drunk you are, it's just always just a -1.
Yeah,
My
just a -1.
rolls are taking a while.
Oh, Val.
Oh, two.
Are you
Wait.
trying to? Are you actively trying to hide this, York?
Yes.
Alright, give me a sneak check.
Oh, he's gonna kick my ass.
Well, I do get a -1. This is with
Yes.
dexterity?
Yes. So just how quickly you can just cover the.
Ooh!
Ooh.
Ooh!
I set the difficulty right, so that...
Yeah. Val, that's an inside stretch.
Oh my
Wait, really?
god!
But you asked me to roll it, I thought.
No, I asked if you guys wanted to, but I'm not gonna give you a stretch
Oh.
for this. This is not significant. But Nora, you do see York's got a message from Sierra, but you can't read the content as it pops up. Because York just very quickly blocks it, but not fast enough that you don't see the recipient or the sender.
Nora knows that they had asked. One of them asked the other out, so she just kind of rolls her eyes and looks out the window. She's not annoyed by it or anything. She's just why are they talking about this right now?
Fucking yoke.
You get out of here. You're not here.
But, yeah, I think Yoke has made his case for what he thinks the group should do, and he's content to just kind of go ahead and peek at that message.
Regardless of what happens with Wyatt, Nora, are you going to tell Iggy so that Essen has a heads up?
I mean, Essen would just kill Wyatt.
I suppose that's
I mean,
an
I could.
acceptable response. I
kind of feel like it right now, to be honest. But I've always been told I get too angry sometimes. So
Well, if we kill him now, we won't get answers. So maybe hold off on it for now, and maybe we'll kill him later.
Fine. Just do it while I'm still pissed, otherwise it's not as fun.
In the meantime, Wyatt, having taken off a few minutes before the rest of the party, you are currently arriving at the Vandal. It is probably 1 a.m, more or less, as you're like, at least for 6th District time zone, as your shuttle just kind of like doesn't touch down, but immediately goes to a sort of docking section on the underside of the 27th floor, which is where the Vandal is nestled. Technically on the 26th floor, but sort of like clinging to the ceiling with these like long upside buildings. You see the fog, the lifting fog that kind of like rolls off the side of the mega block, and these like enormous, slowly spinning drills that goes like hundreds of feet below till it touches the surface of the planet. Your shuttle car touches down. You are charged 15 credits.
Okay.
Doors open, and you step into a crowd. What is almost like you would consider perhaps a crowded street. As you step in, there's kind of like people walking around, a ton of people that have this kind of like pirate look. Everyone's armed. People are pushing through. You see on this catwalk type structure, a few streets that hang below. You can see like just that sheer like 100-foot drop to the base of the district, and there's people kind of like selling weaponry on the walls. There's like chatter. People are walking around with beers. It's almost as if the party at the Vandal, or the clientele of the club, had spilled out and continued out onto the outside. You see like a lot of people just walking around with drinks and drinking and talking. There's like a small section of catwalk or like just that is like clear, and there's people sitting on the railings and just looking at these like two like large furry guys, like these like just lots of like back hair and shoulder hair and chest hair, no shirts, big bellies flopping and just like glistening like bulging arm muscles. There's these two fat guys just punching the shit out of each other while everyone kind of just goes and just throw cred sticks at them. And you can see on the far side the entrance to the Vandal, where there's like about like another 20 or 30 people is trying to push into the bar.
Is this way busier than normal?
It's about as busy as the first time you came. Last time you came was empty.
Okay.
It's a bit more like it's a bit busier than the first time you came, but you got it gets busy.
Okay, so it's more just the timing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. At least we brought the customers back. Can I swipe some of those credit sticks as I'm walking by?
Give me a Dex and Sneak check. Maybe Wyatt will die before the party even gets here.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Don't hate me.
Give Nora something to regret.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. No.
Oh, he's dead.
Nora's like, it should have been me.
Wyatt, give me an endurance and vitality check.
Holy shit.
Okay.
You're already wounded from surgery. What are you doing?
I need money. I'm so poor.
Oh my god. Said every cyborg ever. I gotta get chromed up, man.
2?
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Do I get a
Right.
Do I have a chance to talk my way out of this?
As you are walking by, you see like the friends of like these two guys are just kind of duking it out on the catwalk. You can like push against the side as much as you can to like avoid just the punching and like the sweat and the blood just like splashing off these guys almost. And you see that there's like a group of people that have scooped up the crescents into a little pile as they fall. And you lean down and just kind of try to surreptitiously pick one that is being like pushed into the pile as someone grabs your hand and you watch this kind of like greasy looking kind of like long hair, slick back, leather jacket and kind of like spikes all along the back. This kind of like long guy just kind of bent over in front, like the hair shaved on either side, crooked nose goes like, "Hey, what you think you're doing, pretty boy? Tiny, this guy here's got ideas." And one of the fat guys kind of turns around and is like, "Right, who's trying to take my earnings?" About 2 minutes later, you walk into the vandal holding one of your arms on the other. You have an arm injury.
God damn it. Fun. Is that a strength or a dex injury?
It's just an injury. It's a strength injury.
Okay.
As this guy tried to grab you, you run away. He twisted and like much like a gecko with a tail, like a lizard that gets caught by a tail, your arm just popped off and he threw it at you as you run away. You kind of pick up your arm from the ground, put it under your armpit of your good arm, and just like stumble into the vandal as people are like laughing and cheering outside. You just kind of stumble in, and you see packed room here in the vandal. What do you want to do as you come into the bar?
Well, I want to put my arm back on.
Give me a. Are you proficient at engineering or medicine?
No, but Remy can help me with medicine checks now.
Yeah, you can give me a medicine and intelligence check. Remy can help you.
Okay, so I can use one energy to get myself major advantage on a medicine check.
You want to spend energy to do that?
Definitely. All right, I'm just gonna kind of find a little corner and prop myself up. All right, Remy, can you fucking help me with this?
You hear Remy in the back of your head going like, "Boss, this is not the most auspicious conditions for this. We can make an attempt, but I'm concerned about the health of the connectors after being just..." And you just push your arm in and give me your check.
2.
I believe 2 is not enough for an injury. Nope. So you push your arm in, slots into the socket, like perfectly slots in. You twist it. There's like a little sharp pain just goes down your arm, and then it just hangs limply there and just won't move.
So it's at least attached.
It's attached, yeah. Remy kind of goes like, "All right, boss, we may have to reboot. Should be okay after a couple hours of rest.
Sure.
I'll run diagnostics on it."
What the fucking night. Guess I asked for that one.
As
That is such a guy thing. Like, try and be a shit. Like, get your ass beat, and then like a little bit later, yeah, I deserve that.
You deserve everything that's coming, buddy.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bar.
All right. You stumble over to the bar. You hear cheers as like the two guys outside seem to have been the guys that didn't like qualify for the ring match here. As you see two like pirate-looking dudes. One of them with this guy like almost like mess of quills in their back. in a full MMA style brawl on the ring, and people are cheering, just putting bets on. People are getting drinks. You're gonna have to push your way to the bar. Your arm limply hanging next to you. You slide on a chair, and you hear a, well. Mr. Wyatt, nice to see you. Should I have expected something pretty, or is this a business visit? Cocking her head a little bit, looking a little bit haughty. On the other side of the bar, you see Sladana lifting an eyebrow and just slowly cleaning a glass as she just stares you down, even as 3 or 4 people are trying to get drink orders from her.
Okay, I'm about to lose my other arm right now.
Yeah, you in trouble.
Hey, Sladana, how's it going tonight?
She smiles and was like, doing all right. Spirits are high. There's let's say we are waiting on some news from the society. You seem like you've had better nights. I won't give you too much of a hard time over standing me up. What was it, about a week ago?
Was it a week ago? I really wanted to be here. Just bad timing, I guess.
She nods and goes, I understand, Mr. Wyatt. No need to be concerned. Sometimes one is just not on the platform when the train departs. What can I get you?
The train noise comes back. Just give me something strong, I guess.
All right. Looks like you can eat it. She puts a like glass on the table, pours you like a just like a shot of what appears to be kind of like a almost like slightly chemically smelling vodka, just and drops a couple of like just kind of like dark green olives on it and just slides it over to you. She goes like, and the rest of your troop, or are you here by yourself tonight?
I think they'll be coming by shortly. We'll find out.
Should have left his ass there.
I saw, and you see kind of her tail swirls a bit behind her and just lifts up as if to point upstairs. I saw sweet Miss Ada about 20-30 minutes ago.
Oh.
A group I did not recognize. Well, actually, I think it was Marisa Valenti babysitting.
Just those two?
No, there were others with them. I just did not know them.
Okay.
Which, it is rare for me.
Yeah. We're becoming part of the group, it seems. Thanks for the information. Should probably go head up there. Get you something shiny next time, though.
Taps the counter a couple of times. Oh, of course. I look forward to it. In the meantime, that's 5 credits.
Okay. I'll give her 20 credits.
She lifts her eyebrows and is like, this did get you a ticket on that train last time, but maybe something shiny next time.
Let's see what I can do.
Wyatt, you stumble up, and you see that, like, there's... So you have up here, like, these 3 tables that overlook the bottom of the bar. You can get, as you climb up the stairs, the tables are full of, like, a bit more officious-looking people. I would say you can give me an empathy check or a perception check as you're coming up the stairs.
Just one.
One. The people up here, Wyatt, they feel a bit different than the people down below. There's about 3 tables. Each of them sits probably 5 or 6 people. So there's probably like close between 15 and 20 people sitting up here on this like elevated area. The only one you recognize is on one of the tables, the massive cyborg, Aruna, the person who runs security normally for Durek, and probably head of security here at the bar. She cuts an eye to you and just kind of like gives you a slow nod. The red on her evil eye implant is kind of twinkling slightly. There's not as much of a sense of mirth of the people around here. They are talking and like small laughs and chatting and drinking, but there's not like a party, and you almost get the sense they're waiting for something, even though you don't really quite clock exactly what is happening here or what ties all these people together. You get the sense you kind of like walk next to the tables, and on the back you have the large double door that leads to Durek's office, which is closed right now. And then on the left and right you see other smaller sliding doors. One of them is open, and you see inside, sitting with a drink, you kind of catch a glimpse of Daniil in one of these private rooms.
Okay. Yeah, I'll head over that one.
You head over there. You step into the room, kind of open. You see now a small, smoky room. These kind of like old style, like just paintings and a few like hollow projections of like beer signs on the wall. A brick and metal wall that's been roughshod painted on the far end, and a almost like a metal, like almost like a train cart, like metal screen door in the front that just kind of opens as you step in. Around the table, this table probably sits 10 people. There's a large table that just almost fits like too big for the size of the room. Smells strongly of smoke and alcohol, but not like recent, like old. And sitting on a large armchair, like obviously like the head chair of this table, feet up on the table, holding a like just vibrant, almost radioactive, glowing green like martini. You see Maurizio. Sitting next to him is Ada, then Iggy, and then Daniil on the opposite side. Iggy doesn't have a drink. He just kind of has a bottle of soda or something like that. And Ada's talking to Maurizio. As Maurizio kind of goes, Wyatt, is it just you?
For now, it seems. Hey, everybody.
He kind of like waves, hello, Coyote. Daniil goes, oh, hey Wyatt, that was crazy, the fight, wow. I did not expect to see all that shit. It was insane.
Yeah, that wasn't really part of the show, but
Ada kind of perks on. It's like, everyone all right? I kind of got pushed out early. The Orc was really trying to get me out of there.
I think so, but they messaged me and said they were on their way here, so I assume they're okay.
Maurizio nods. That is a relief to hear. 1 second. He pulls his data pad and he just types up a little message. Nora, as you guys have stepped out of the shuttle and are walking past this catwalk laden with people, you see, you get your data pack kind of goes off, and you get a message from Maurizio. It goes, Miss Nora, we are all in a small private room I've requested at an outrageous price. But you know what it is, supply and demand. That's how it works. Room 3, 2nd floor. There's only 4 rooms. You cannot miss it. And now what?
Oh shit, I was muted. I was saying send him a heart emoji and be right there. I didn't realize I was muted, my bad.
So yeah, Maurizio looks back at you while and goes like, they will be right here, and she sent me a heart, so either she's very pissed or she's totally fine.
That is good to know. You guys?
I'm still learning how to read her a little bit.
Yeah, same.
Iggy looks up. Mr. Valenti here has been attempting to extract information from us on Nora. We've kept quiet, despite his best efforts. Mauricio goes, yes, Mr. Ignace is a sealed vault here. He won't talk about Nora, he won't talk about his sister.
Shit.
Ignace kind of like nods, goes like, we know we are known for their secrecy.
That's probably a good trait to have, I guess.
Then he kind of like scoots, hey, come on, sit down. We've got all kinds of drinks. Mauricio hooked us up here.
Okay, I'll sit down, but does Daniel seem like he's like drunk now or something?
You can give me an empathy check.
No, I don't care that much.
Why?
I don't want to risk
Well, no.
any stress.
You're a bit chipper.
It's been a rough night. I don't want anything else. Everybody here okay?
They all kind of like takes turns a little bit nodding. Ada kind of goes like, that was kind of nuts, but the show was really good. I enjoyed it before the murder robots. I heard there were no actual fatalities, so that's good. Some people got hurt, but they'll recover, and there were some, there was some Nui there.
Some Nui?
Iggy kind of nods. Yes, agents of my sister's. She probably knew this was an unsanctioned operation, and they were probably there to offer financial compensation for anyone who got hurt.
Huh.
It seems the operation came out cheap.
What are your thoughts about this unsanctioned operation?
He tilts his head and goes like, I think, had my sister consulted me, I would have advised a different method of entry. The indenture coming from above, it exposed them to too much fire. Whereas the entrances were small and narrow. Some of them got clear, for example. Could have been much more efficient. It was fun, though.
It was fun, huh? Glad you had a good time.
I don't know why I'm here, though. He looks at everyone. Maurizio goes like, your sister doesn't even answer my messages, so not like I've messaged her recently. Around this point, the rest of you are coming up the stairs, and you see the slightly ajar door to this kind of like cramped guest room with a large table, private room. You guys also see this kind of like cluster of people sitting on the like fancier tables overlooking the fight. Some hushed conversations going on, like a little bit of like just suppressed laughter and clinking of drinks. A small bit of like tension in the air that you guys sense somehow. But you can now see Wyatt about 20 feet away in this private room, and you're gonna catch him at like the side of Daniel's shoulder to right next to him as the door is ajar.
I'm gonna resist taking out my stick. But I'll go upstairs. I think Nora probably is kind of walking a little fast because she wants to make sure everyone's okay.
And Nora gets a little bit ahead of you, Yok, and Val. But she opens the door. The door kind of like clatters a little bit as the metal, like this heavy metal door, runs along the rail, opens. Iggy looks up and was like, Nora, you seem to have done okay. Your fighting was impressive. I could probably point out all kinds of faults on the indenture designs to my sister's thing to it. I recorded the whole thing.
Nora like immediately looks at Wyatt, and it takes her a second to register that Iggy's talking to her. Okay, no, don't show your sister that. What? You're gonna get me found out, dude. You can't show her that.
Marisa kind of goes like this. That does seem counterproducent to being undercover, Mr. Ignace. Nora, dear.
You're also gonna get in trouble.
Marisa kind of
Hey.
comes around and just kind of like gives you a little hug, Nora.
I kind of freeze up, but then I'll reach around and like touch his back and lean back. Is your back okay?
Oh yeah, it's totally fine. I bought some Rush when I came here, and I feel better than ever. I probably feel it in the morning, but for now, I am perfectly fine. Miss Val, Mr. Yoke, I am very happy to see everyone's doing great. And he smiles and just stares at Val for a sec.
At Val.
And just kind of like
No.
grins a little bit. He just kind of like shows his teeth, just like grinning, as if waiting for something.
Yes, it's good to see you are all doing good as well, and I believe I have something I need to return to you, Mr. Murcio. Val takes out the unique pistol, whirls it with a fancy flourish, and then hands it back to Murcio.
Maurizio grabs it. I am thrilled that it could be of use to you. And you were a worthy bearer of it for a bit. And holsters it behind his back. He grins, turns around and goes like, I've bought out all kinds of drinks. I had them bring them over here. It's not quite how we imagined, probably the beginning of the date, but whenever you'd like, we can move on somewhere more private. For now, we have this place to ourselves.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to activate push to talk when I rolled.
Oh, what do you want to roll?
Empathy check on Nora when she hugged Maurizio. Like, the thing about his back, is that like, does he have like, is it hinting that he's got like some sort of long-term injury or something?
He got attacked.
You would have seen it. He got hit in the back. After
Yeah, a slash in the back.
it was a pretty hard hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must have forgot. Okay, never mind.
No worries. Ada does kind of like look up at you guys and goes like, hey, Yuck, everything all right?
Yeah, we are, unharmed. It's a small miracle that's crowded and those things, but
I heard only a couple of people got hurt. That's insane. And most of them were security.
yeah, security actually were kind of the unsung heroes of. Well, no, they will probably be appropriately, lauded as the heroes of the hour. But it was Val and Nora that actually put two of them down.
I'm glad to see you guys okay.
Yeah, likewise. Val squints.
Nick just goes and sits down next to Ada.
Yeah, man, Wyatt, you're bringing your shit out into public. Well,
Wait, what did she say?
I said you're bringing your shit out into the public now.
Who, me?
Yeah.
What was Val saying?
Nah, forget it.
Oh.
Well, you can say.
Val would have also probably just mentioned that we were very lucky that Aiko decided to use her uniform, although that was very risky in itself.
Oh, yeah. We should thank her for that.
Yeah, I'll definitely be sure to thank her afterwards once all this is wrapped up. I'm sure she's preoccupied covering for us at the moment.
I'll just say, yeah, probably should not have come. It was stupid.
He kind of like leans forward and just narrows his eyes as Daniel's kind of like just slowly sipping on this like beer, and he goes like, it does beg the question, why would my sister send indentured to this location? Her only real connection with the Fako or Koyat or anything of the sort is the fact I would listen to your music, Mr. Wyatt.
Yeah, I don't think that's I don't think that's the case. You're free to listen to whatever you want.
Yes, hence my confusion. I don't understand why she would send our precious indentured to hunt down metalheads. She also knew about this concert because I asked to go, and she told me I couldn't.
If I may ask, Iggy, your sister, when does she normally send out indentured?
It's like a big deal thing, isn't it?
He goes his head and was like, yes, usually they are bodyguards. The ones we have are meant to just protect us. I have 2 of my own, but they think I'm asleep.
Oh, Sarah went home, right?
Sarah went home.
Okay.
She was told. She told you guys. She sent you a message when you guys were creeping along the alleyway, saying that she was being forced to go home.
I would have asked her to make sure she's okay. I guess I can ask Maurizio. It's fine.
Maurizio was like, Miss Sarah was perfectly fine. She really wanted to come here. Something about the floors.
Oh yeah, I think she wants to see the floors.
All right, that is strange, but
They're gross.
Disgusting. Luckily, you can't see them with all the people out there, but the people are also kind of disgusting. I love it. It's great though. It's
Do you?
truly eclectic. Yes. However, her security insisted that she was moved somewhere safe in case these attacks continue, and they are going to lodge a formal complaint with the Mercator.
Yeah, that's probably appropriate.
Of course, she's the daughter of an influential 7th District Blackson executive. We got to talk a little bit. It's fascinating.
Oh, did you?
Excuse me?
I heard, oh, did you?
Of course. I am a very charming person. I like talking to people.
You'll have to tell me what she told you later.
If you'd like, we can continue the date somewhere else, and night is still young. We can have all sorts of conversations. In the meantime, though, help yourselves to drinks. I can order some food. I'm sure this is not how we all intended the night to go. But, you know, when life gives you lemons, whatever a lemon is.
I think it's like an onion, but like worse.
They kind of just look at each other. So, what do you guys want to do? Like, you are here sitting. There's just kind of like a little bit of hanging tension in the air as everyone's kind of like having drinks.
I'm just kind of sitting here, stirring my drink, just kind of thinking to myself.
York will just mention, you just resting that arm, or did something happen?
We did just get into a fight.
You think you could help me out with that? Real quick.
You trust me to... I mean, well...
You took my eye out, so... I trusted you first.
Would fixing his arm be a medicine check or a mechacraft check?
I will let you do either.
Okay. He holds up this, like, bottle of spiked cider that he's drinking and says, I've knocked a few back already. Are you sure you want me to try that now?
What's the worst that's gonna happen?
The worst that happens is you may need to kind of let it rest for a bit.
Yeah.
How long ago did this occur?
I don't know. 10 minutes ago.
Oh, well, here. Yoke will scoot over.
So technically, Tyler, Wyatt already tried to fix it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, can he not try then?
Yeah, because you only get one attempt.
God damn it.
So,
Forgot about that.
So, Yoke will look at him and be like, what did you do?
I
In the
reattached
back of your head, you reply like, I think he tried to put the port at a 90-degree angle instead of a 45-degree angle and kind of forced them in. So I am kind of like running a general reorientation, but oh no, he can't hear me. What I'm doing?
Yeah, while you're talking to him. You've literally never talked to anybody before, so.
I guess I'm not talking to anyone right now, boss.
Thanks for looking into it, Yoke, anyway.
I mean, give it a bit. It should. These things have functionality. This sort of thing happens. It will fix itself in, like, say, 45 minutes.
Yes, I figured. But it's
And
at
you'll
least attached.
stumble back into his seat.
By the way, Wyatt, what happened to Martin and Teo? I just realized that in the confusion of things, I don't think I've seen them since.
Martin's still there. I'm sure he's probably balls deep in some paperwork. Teo dipped out, I assume. I told her to get out of there as soon as she could.
I see. Well, it's good that you're safe then.
Yeah. Thanks, guys, for helping with all that. And I'm sorry that shit happened.
Val has a little bit of a nonplus look. Glad to help out. It's a good thing we brought our sidearms just in case. Looks like we needed it this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yoke will look at Daniil and just say, "You seem to be in good spirits. Nothing like chemically induced, right?"
Yeah, kind of like just looks at you. And is like, what? No, no, why? Nah, no. It was exhilarating. Like I thought it was cool. So yeah, no.
Check that
Empathy
guy.
check?
Please empathy check him, because I'm not going to.
Give me an empathy check.
4?
Finally.
He's hard to read.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's right. He's got alcohol bonuses too.
Wait,
On a
Daniil's hard to
4.
read?
Yeah.
Oh my
Right
god.
now he is.
He's so unknowable and mysterious when he's drinking.
Ah, man.
Yoke will just raise his bottle and a little cheers and then drink.
Take a sip, Yoke. Ada kind of goes like, so, I'm on the tail end of this rush, so I need to know if there's like plans to go somewhere else, or are we heading home? What's the plan? I guess.
Well, this has been quite an eventful evening. My vote is that we should all retire back after this.
Yeah, I think that's my plan at least.
What time is it?
It's like 1:30.
Welcome
Yeah,
back.
it's about 1:30, 1:45. It's about 1 when you guys were like leaving in the car. It's 1:30, 1:40.
I lift
How long?
I lift one arm up with the other arm to look at my watch.
Did Figgy hear the conversation when she was AFK or no?
I did, yeah.
And she has nothing to say about anything.
I don't think Nora says anything. I think she just like stares at you for a second and grabs just a random drink from the table and downs it while staring at you.
Eyes open the entire time, just kind of like looking at Wyatt.
I mean,
Entire fucking time.
this really
Does
isn't that
she need to-
strange to me.
Does her hand need to like search for where to place it down since she's not looking at the table?
She
It's like,
definitely probably tries to put it down and it falls over. The empty glass or bottle falls over.
it's like when you're like searching for the straw, but you're not looking at it when you're trying to get it.
And you stab yourself in the nose. Yeah.
I mean, that's not even the first time Nora's looked at me like that. So it's,
That's true.
That's true.
Is it?
No, does do that often.
I've always known.
Daniel, he goes like, I will take a shuttle back home. It'll probably be the safest option. Lenora, would you like me to take Daniel with me, or is he staying with you? Daniel goes like, oh yeah, he was saying I can crash at his place if unless you want to still keep an eye on me, which I totally understand. Nora's been helping me out. She's been great. It's been like awesome.
She will finally shift her attention to Iggy and Daniil and narrow her eyes. Iggy, did he take anything?
He kind of tilts his head. It's like, not that I'm aware of, but I was recording most of the time, so I wasn't looking at him. Then he was like, yeah, I had to drag him. It was hilarious. He was just kind of like holding his head up. I was like, we're gonna die, Ignace, let's go. And it was just kind of like dragging him by the foot. That's so funny. You should have seen it, but you were fighting, so.
You high?
No! I just told Yoke I'm not high, and I was very convincing.
No, you weren't.
You were very convincing. Jesus.
I thought I was convincing. I was very convincing, right, Maurizio? Maurizio was like, get me out of this.
I am in a mood to kick someone's ass. And you've done a lot to fuck me over lately, Daniil. Did you take something?
Give me a presence check with charisma or strength.
Yes. Beat his ass. Not mine.
Holy shit!
Daniel just straight up pees himself. Daniel kind of looks at everyone for help. Kind of goes like, okay, shit.
Do not.
Val, if you try to kill me, you'll protect me, right?
Val just kind of gives a shrug, like, just answer Nora honestly.
Right. I was freaked out and I felt real shitty and I thought Iggy was gonna die and I needed a little booster. But it wasn't. I didn't take anything hard. It's no FT, no twitch, nothing like that. There was a rush pod under a table and we're crawling and I was like, I'm gonna need to feel okay if I need to like fight off one of these things, you know?
Was Rush one of the problems?
What do you mean?
One of your problems, Daniil, that you've been recovering from for what, 5 fucking days now?
It wasn't a big one. It wasn't like FT or anything.
God, you're such a
It just
fuck
helped
up.
me. It just helps me not feel bad about the FT.
Well, you fucked up, Daniil.
Okay, let's relax. He's
You
still recovering from this shit.
shut the fuck up.
He kind of goes like, I sense we've stepped into some sort of landmine here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Daniil, you're staying at Lev's tonight.
Okay, I get it. Listen, it was a weird off situation, and I was staying off of it for most of the day. I was just kind of like a bit freaked out, and I thought maybe I would need to like help or just, you know.
I'm just gonna start ignoring him.
Come on, Lenny.
Daniil, let it go.
He kind of looks at everyone. Maurizio goes, do you mind, Miss Nora, if I take young Daniel out for a second? I'm just gonna have a talk with him.
Yeah, whatever.
They both step out. Okay, so you guys are left alone. Ada kind of goes like, all right, well, if we are heading back home, do you guys want me to call a shuttle car? Nora, Maurizio, I was under the impression Maurizio thought you and him were still gonna go somewhere.
Yeah, no, I'll hang back.
Yeah, you can always take a separate car or
He can drive me
drop
home.
you off. Yeah. But as for the rest of us, I think it would be best if we headed home, like Val suggested. It's been a busy night.
Probably better if you guys talk to Wyatt while I'm not there anyway.
I just look at her like, what the fuck?
Well, that may be tomorrow morning when we recovered a bit.
We'll see if I'm there.
Well, I know this is probably not of my concern. My curiosity is piqued.
I'll tell you later, Iggy. Might be of your concern.
Looks at Wyatt. Looks at Nora. Understood. I'll wait for your report.
I just look at Iggy like, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. But, yeah, let's just...
Do I need to do it?
Fuck out of here.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go on.
No, I was just asking if I need to do another fortitude test. I think I do, right?
If you drank, yeah.
Oh, I failed. I'm drunk.
You are drunk. You're pretty drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably need to take another one since I am drinking now.
Yeah.
I'll just lean back in the booth. Or lay down in it. In the empty space here.
Maurizio steps in with Daniil. Kind of goes like, all right, Miss Nora kind of tilts his head as he sees you horizontal on the booth.
I lift my hand. Yep.
Yes. You have a very small frame to hold that much alcohol. That makes sense. I have spoke to young Daniil. Obviously, anything he says right now won't sway your judgment. But he's... I'll be better. I promise. He kind of goes like... And he's explained a little bit of the situation. I am sure Miss Ada can keep an eye on him. If you want to just send him to Mr. Antonov's garage, you can get a car.
Yeah, he can go home with everybody else.
Speaking of which, why don't if there's nothing pressing for anybody else, why don't we get going?
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
All right, Miss Nora, the Aurea is outside.
You don't want to hang out a little longer?
Well, if everyone's going to get going.
Alright,
Oh, you want to
deal.
hang out here? Okay.
I mean, I can go home. That's fine.
No, I meant you and I would go somewhere.
This is gonna be
Okay,
a
yeah.
great
No, I don't want to
date.
fucking be here.
This is gonna
Jesus.
be a great date now.
Yeah,
the
no,
panel.
I'll go somewhere else. Please.
Marcy kind of offers you his arm.
I'll stand up and take it, I guess.
You're a little bit wobbly.
Okay, that last drink might have hit hard.
I'll get you home safely after the date is over, or whatever's left of it.
Yeah, sorry for a shit night.
It was very entertaining, and I watched you kick some ass, so that was pretty hot.
Okay.
Everyone else, how are you distributing yourself in cars? It's Iggy, the five of you being in one car, and you send Iggy off
Yeah, Iggy's gotta go to the
to the tower.
Amelia.
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yep.
To the what? Oh, yeah.
The Hyver Tower here. As you're stepping out, Iggy kind of is watching Nora Maritza up ahead. He looks at Daniel and goes like, "What's that about?" And Daniel kind of just shrugs and was like, "I don't know, beats me." I think they're both trying to just kind of like get info out from the other. Iggy turns around.
As Iggy's walking away, I'll just give him like a little salute thing.
He smirks and nods. He does look at all of you as you wait. He waits for his car and goes like, "Well, it was a pleasure to meet all of you. Several of you seem very proficient at combat. That is the best compliment I can give you in the short time I've known you. But I can share my contact information with you if you'd like. I don't usually know how you do this thing with people that you've just met. With Nora and Sierra, they just approached me, and then other people approached them, and we ended up kind of spending time together through osmosis, which I guess is sort of how it is working this time as well.
You're doing great.
All right, if you guys don't stop me, I will just continue speaking.
I'll give him my contact info.
Iggy's so cute.
All right, big time. Let's exchange contacts.
So you all kind of get Iggy's contact info. As he nods, you see a small, like, black luxury shuttle car just automated. Picks him up, just takes off towards Amelia. The 5 of you end up in a car.
I keep counting Remy as one of us, like she's gonna take up space.
I was gonna say, this is Remy phobia.
We gotta fit 6 people in here? Oh god.
Daniel is like a little bit downcast, looking out the window, looking down. Within 30 seconds of the car taking off, Ada's passed out against Val's shoulder.
no.
Aw. Yeah, no, she's probably just gonna let the ride play out. Because there's a cab driver.
Well, it's automated, but Daniel is here.
Oh, yeah, still that.
I'll pat Danielle on the shoulder and be like, yeah, look, it's fine. Just, you fucked up. Just try better. Alright?
Yeah. I don't know. It sucks because I finally feel physically fine, but emotionally bad. But yesterday I felt physically shitty, but emotionally sort of like okay, because...
Yeah, that's life.
Yeah. I guess that's kind of... You just kind of like jump between those two states of being.
Yeah, you're just gonna feel shitty, so...
Also, I kind of peed myself a little bit when it seemed like Nora was going to kill me. Just don't tell Val. Or Ada.
They're right back there.
Yeah, I'm talking quietly.
Okay.
Perception?
I don't think you're
Yeah, give me a
talking quiet
perception
enough.
Yeah, Val, you definitely catch it.
She just chimes in from the back. I heard that hot shot.
He just kind of like rests his forehead on the dashboard of the automated shuttle.
It's probably warm, more so than hot. But
Lukewarm shot.
yeah.
Okay, that's plenty. Thank you.
Val didn't say that in character.
Okay.
Daniil, you said that you had taken it because you had panicked and you thought that you might get into a fight. What if the situation had come to that? What would you have fought with? Hopefully not your bare hands.
I don't know. I would have grabbed something, I guess. Listen, I wasn't exactly making like full-fledged plans, like fully realized plans in my head.
I understand that sometimes in the situation and moment, you are just making decisions that you wouldn't normally make, but perhaps we can instill some better habits. Have you ever wanted to learn how to use a sidearm?
Oh. Are you like offering to teach me to like shoot or something?
If you want to, because I think in an emergency situation, I would rather you have the confidence to use something like that rather than defaulting to taking a substance that might make you have irrational decisions. But only if you're up to it.
Alright, on one hand, I feel like if I had a gun, taking a rush might have still helped me shoot it better. But on the other hand, okay.
Sorry, I know that's you're trying to see the benefit of it, but not at this point. I don't think that would be wise. Don't try to combine the two.
Well, sure. I'd be happy to. I mean, if you want to teach me how to shoot, maybe give me something to focus on.
Yeah. Let's try to build some better habits and take away a little temptation of trying to reach for things that might be dangerous in situations of desperation.
All right. I get it. Yeah. Maybe like a little bit of discipline will help me.
Yeah, maybe something like that. Don't dwell on tonight too much. I mean, yeah, Nora's really pissed and stuff, but with time, things will be okay.
Yeah, sort of what Maurizio told me to.
Good. Well, he's right.
He nods, and you guys continue towards Lev's garage. Nora.
Is Maurizio going to try to kill me now?
Maurizio tries to kill. No, I'm kidding.
It's
You
time.
feel a sharp pain.
A little bit wobbly. You kind of like make your way out of the vandal armor of Maurizio. Like people look at you a little bit weird because like it's like a guy's offering, like Mauricio's walking like he's a cotillion or something with you. He's also still in Coyote makeup. But eventually you make it out. You take the elevator down to one of the closed secure garages where the Aria is sitting. As you step in, he opens the doors and kind of like goes like, ladies first.
Yeah, I'll get in.
Gets in the car, starts it. He kind of leans back a little bit and goes like, all right, so obviously they didn't go exactly how we expected.
Yeah, a lot of shit didn't go how I expected tonight.
Which begs the question, though, Miss Nora, what did you expect?
That's a loaded question. I
The question is,
I didn't expect Indenture to show up.
I'm not asking what you didn't expect. I'm asking what you did expect.
I think I'm gonna need context for that. What?
Well, where did you imagine the date going? Or how did you imagine it going?
Well, not like that. I don't know if I imagined anything. Just more talking, I guess. Less babysitting and getting, betrayed again by friends.
He nods and goes like, well, for what it's worth, I know you are trying to help young Daniel. I don't think he intended to betray you. The plus side is not like it is some FT or something that will undo all the work you've done. And you've been surprisingly magnanimous for someone who screwed you over like he did.
I figured he was in a worse situation than he put me into, so I gave him the benefit of the doubt. He didn't appreciate that, I guess.
He's taken a step back, but it's not like he's undone all the work forward.
Question. This is gonna seem really out of left field. Have you heard of a Mr. Lee from Third?
Mauricio leans forward. Give me a diplomacy check now.
Okay, 3.
3. He nods and goes like, I guess I did promise once we had a established business relationship at least that I would share a little bit of what I know. Mr. Lee is a significant individual, one of which very little is known about. I know your own Lev, Antonov, Mr. Antonov, has been putting out feelers on him recently here in 7th. Lee keeps his head down, works for someone known as the manager, an agent, former agent, tied closely to the branch. I don't know a lot about Lee himself. He wields the manager's powers if he has his own, and it's apparently devilishly intelligent. As it is right now, Lev might have more on Lee than I do, but you can find some stuff out. I know more about the manager, but Lee himself seems to keep things very private.
Ran into that problem too.
What was that?
I'm running into that problem too.
Well, he leans forward and was like, what I do know is he's not local. He wasn't always in Third. He showed up in the early 320s, I believe. Used to mostly spend time in 7th. There was some falling out with people there. I'm not exactly well versed in the details, and I'm giving you more than I usually feel comfortable giving someone on the first date. But I am banking that there will be more dates after this, and you seem to have had a bad day.
Yeah, everything was fine until I guess. Appreciate you sharing what you know.
It is my pleasure. I can look into Lee more. I have some friends and connections in Third. It's Blackstone's backyard. And they must have or have had dealings with the manager.
You should be careful.
You know what I say? If you want to know the dog, find out who tugs the leash.
Yeah. Maurizio, I'm gonna be really honest with you. You're extremely weak.
Yeah, he goes like, oh, well, I appreciate the honesty. Is there a second part where a compliment comes out?
I mean, you're really hot and you're really charming.
He kind of like nods.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody tells you that. I just don't want you to get hurt trying to look up shit for me.
Maurizio leans forward and kind of like just grabs the area and warbles out. You guys leave the garage. And goes like, all right, first things first. I may be extremely weak, but I have 2 important skills that as of now you are still lacking. I can convince people to do the things I want, and I have a lot of money. And through those things, I can find out that information for beautiful girls without exposing myself.
Right. I did convince Danielle to be honest with me, first of all. I can be convincing. It's just maybe not in the same way you're convincing. And 2, the money's a conditional thing, so don't... It's temporary.
I mean, to be fair, so are arms and legs sometimes. You've seen Wyatt. Doesn't mean they're not a skill you have.
Okay, well, the first time I've heard anyone refer to money as a skill. If you want to look into it, yeah, sure. Just don't stick your neck out too far.
He nods as the car starts climbing up. Maurizio goes like, I was going to suggest perhaps a nice, ridiculously overpriced restaurant where the food tastes like not food. Or perhaps a ridiculously overpriced bar where like we could just get sensory assaulted by strange art pieces. Or a ridiculously overpriced hotel where we could just decide where things go. But I think we need something a little bit less intense for the night. So I'll tell you to one of my favorite places.
Is it Nana's again?
That is one of my favorite places, but not the one I'm taking you right now. Besides, they close at 6 and it is almost 3 in the morning.
Is it the Crispy Hog?
No, but that is open all night if you want to go after. As the vehicle starts climbing up towards the clouds above. Yok, Val, and Wyatt. The shuttle car just touches down. Yok, you wake 8 up, who's like, oh, hey, Yok, I might have overdone it a little bit.
Yeah, you and me both.
I'm gonna turn in. Everyone kind of like you all pour into the room, into your rooms.
I,
I think Val would she would definitely encourage Ada and Danielle to get some rest, but I think she would try to get the others for a debrief. Although out of character, I totally thought at the beginning of the session that like Nora was planning to be here as well. Figgy, do you want us to wait to have the Wyatt talk until later, or
Nora gave you guys permission to talk to him without her there.
Yeah, Nora mentioned like you guys talked to him like
she was
Sorry,
already
we'll kill
about
him.
to like she was like super close to starting a fight, so she gave you permission.
okay?
Bad.
Danielle, you guys go upstairs. Danielle goes into Nora's room, and Spectre just sits in front of him, in front of the door. And yeah, I would say the three of you are probably Wyatt. You might have to come upstairs to help a somewhat wobbly Danielle as the rush wore off.
Yeah.
And the three of you are on the 5th floor right now, on the like central lounge area.
Yeah, that's fine.
Val will take a seat. Don't know if everyone else does as well.
York sits. He's typing away on his rig again.
I don't think I'm sitting. I'm kind of just pacing a little bit, thinking.
Val, she's kind of looking at Wyatt just for like a good 10 to 20 seconds, as if she's like calculating in her head how to start this. And then she says, "Well, Wyatt, what happened tonight?"
I'm just kind of sitting there, kind of pacing still a little bit. There's like a hollow projector up here, right?
Let me move us to the garage. We can just have Nora and
Yeah, that'll help.
Maurizio on the side. You can move yourselves where you'd be.
Myself. Okay.
5th floor, you said, right?
Yeah, your floor.
Okay, so we're all sitting around here. Still trying to think. Well, I can trust you guys, right?
Of course, but can we trust you? Tonight's surprise was kind of unexpected.
No, yeah, I didn't call that down or something, if that's what you're thinking.
No, it's just... Anyway, sorry, continue.
While Nora's not here, maybe that's a good time for me to talk to you too.
Maybe. She is definitely quite upset at you at this moment. And
Instead of me. Look, you guys knew that I was being haunted by those things. Anyway, it's beside the point. I don't care. I know she's pissed about whatever. I need both of your help.
Weird.
go on.
I really hate asking for help. I don't like getting other people involved in my bullshit. But I'm just drunk enough to do this right now. Okay?
Okay. We're listening.
I'll plug my head into the projector.
Okay. You kind of grab a cable from the projector, just pull it out, look for a port on the back of your neck, and slot it in.
I'm not here by myself right now. I haven't been for a long time.
You don't say.
Remy, do you wanna show yourself?
You guys see on the projector the image of a young girl, holographic, just kind of hovering in the air, with a little kind of hoodie and just glowing pink eyes, just floats there and just waves at you guys.
That's the girl from the concert. She was on stage when you were playing.
Yeah. That is Remy.
What?
Nice to meet you all.
Hey, Remy.
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I assume so.
I mean, if the boss can hear you, I can hear you.
Whoa. Okay.
What is she, Wyatt?
She's a VI. She's, what do I call you? She was kind of my assistant, I guess. I don't know.
Helper? Yeah?
My
I guess I'll be able to put it.
Punishment, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, that's just rude.
Yeah. Something like that.
I'm a helper.
Motivation.
It's meant to keep him on track, I guess, so to speak, before Yok. Hi, Yok. Disconnected the tracker, keeping me on track.
Yeah, so you helped her out a little bit. Okay.
Keeping her on track for what and for who?
That's what I wanted to talk to you guys about.
Yeah, Remy just presses her lips together and just looks at you.
Look, I have my balls in a vice, so to say, and I need you guys to help relieve that pressure.
I think that is not too terribly surprising. I know one look inside of you when I saw those implants, that probably had a story behind it. Okay, continue.
Okay, I'm working for a guy, Lee. And I don't want to anymore. But to get out of this, I need your help to get something back.
He's got leverage on you?
Yeah, my family.
That'd do it. What members of your family specifically?
Well, my mother, but that's not really much of a concern. We can get her, I'm sure we can get her to safety somewhere. She's just living at my place in Amelia right now.
Okay.
The real problem is my sister, Ellie. She
Ellie.
is on life support right now.
Does this have to do with the accident you were involved in?
Yeah.
So you owe Lee for... was he the one that got you all kitted out?
Yep, and he's the one keeping her alive.
Hmm.
With promises of, bringing her back.
Sure. That's how it starts, right?
As far as I know, that's really my only option for bringing her back. She has a whole life to live out of her, and my only purpose right now is making sure that she can live that life that she deserves.
If she's on... Go ahead.
Val's previous tenseness has loosened a little bit, I think, from hearing this tale. Still a little bit tense, but she says, that definitely sounds like a very difficult situation to be in. What are Lee's intentions towards this? Do you think he intends on ever doing that, or do you think he's just stringing you along?
Fuck if I know. He's a piece of shit, so I wouldn't doubt it if he is stringing me along, but I don't really have many other options at the moment.
if she's on life support, that requires considerable professional level medical equipment. So
Exactly.
well, that is to say, there's only so many places that he can be keeping her. Do you know where she is?
Yeah.
Where is that?
Derry, can you help me out here?
Oh, okay, sorry.
You would know it's the same building where your mom is currently living in the third district, Milia.
Okay. I'll just explain that to her. But,
It's on a tower sitting on top of Mega Block.
Would Wyatt know if, as Yoka's like kind of interrogating him a bit for more information, would Wyatt know if she's in a professional medical facility or is she in a room that has been like retrofitted for that purpose?
It's Lee's lab. So it's a private lab.
It's a private lab, okay.
yeah, it's fully kitted out with everything necessary. Which is why it's hard for me to find an alternative, I guess.
Can I do a datacraft check and just check the dark net sphere? See what sort of information I can dig up on Lee?
Give me a datacraft check.
2.
Yuck. I will say on a 2. Other than a few scattered mentions of his name, not only do you not find anything significant, I would say that it is significant how little you find. Almost like this person's netsphere presence had been scrubbed here and there.
Not really any readily available like public records and things like that, even like for normal people. Okay, so somebody is intentionally hiding his presence. Okay, Yoke will share that with the group at least, because that is noteworthy.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. He's
Sorry, could you repeat that again?
Me?
Yoke shares with Val and Wyatt that it is actually suspect that there's obviously been an attempt to hide Lee's public presence on the netsphere. He doesn't even have readily available like records like normal people would have that are accessible.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's hiding himself.
Okay.
Yeah.
As Yoke is finding that and sharing that with the others, we cut to the area. As the vehicle climbs past the cloud cover after a Nora prompted stopover at the Crispy Hog, a paper bag. You reminded Mauricio of the Crispy Hog, so you guys stop.
Okay.
A bag of like just kind of like fried, like just fried pork sandwiches in the space between the two sides of the car. Within the two seats in the front, the area climbs, and as the clouds part, thick, heavy cloud cover, you break on the other side to a beautiful, starry sky. This trail of stars kind of like running down the middle, hues of purple, and in the far distance, a very, very faint orange just from the height that you are at. Mauricio brings the area to the top of a tower sitting on top of the mega block itself. You notice, Nora, as the mega blocks climb up, and through your experience, though you've been in the Milia before, the area you lived in, like previous to coming here, was more ground based. You know, it was very fancy, but it wasn't mega blocks. It wasn't like mega like city structure type thing. So you see now like that at the top, the very top of the mega blocks, they flare out slightly, and there's these wide areas where you see beautiful manor houses, kind of like stacking, almost like a cyberpunk version of what could be like Mykonos or stuff like that. You know, there's massive parks, there's Louvre-style towers of crystal and like pyramids and stuff like that, lights that shoot up into the sky. And at the center of one of these mega blocks that, Nora, you have gathered as you drive, and you've been driving for quite a bit at this point, you gather that it is, and you've come to mega block 07. So you've been driving for quite a bit, and you're closer to Lev's garage now. And this sits at the very top of 607. And in the middle, among these like spires of crystal and glass and just like lights that shoot up into the sky, there is a central tower that just goes even higher to the point where the air is probably slightly thinning. And there's these kind of like just blinking lights like for shuttles and like transmission antenna and whatnot. And Maurizio parks the area on a 30 by 30 foot sort of a metal platform that is 2/3 up this enormous tower. This car touches down. Maurizio goes like, we're probably not supposed to do this, but no one's ever had an issue with me doing it.
How many times have you done this?
Come here?
Yeah.
At least a dozen. It's one of my favorite spots in the city.
How many other people have you brought here?
Give me a diplomacy check.
On dates.
Maurizio kind of grins and goes like, wow, you're the first one. He just kind of grins.
Bullshit.
Leans in as you are just kind of like asking him, gives you a little kiss on the corner of the lip, and just kind of goes like, come on, let's go. Grabs the bag and just opens the door. Immediately freezing cold air rushes in.
Oh.
And there's a little bit of a whooshing wind outside.
She definitely goes full red. But she'll follow him out of the car.
Maurizio steps out, walks to nearly the edge, and sits on like this abandoned and like chained down storage crate that's about like 6 feet from the edge of this tower that sits literally at the top of the world. Sits down, just looks up at the stars and just kind of opens the bag. Notice we did not have dinner, so
Oh yeah, that's fair.
that's the little container, which is a little bit small for 2 people, but
I'll get more later. That's fine. I'll sit down and take some of the food, but I think I'm gonna try not to eat too much because I think I know I have a tendency to eat a lot, but I don't want to steal all of his food.
you bought enough. You bought 2 sandwiches, so he just grabs one and take one. Yeah.
All right, yeah. Cool.
And kind of goes like, looks up and goes, all right, so you've been trying to ask me some things and get some information since the very day we met. And you mentioned that you perhaps were in the business of looking for some guidance right now. What
like that.
am I, if not a willing and helpful guide to those who are friends to me?
It takes a bit to get there, but sure. What are you if not that?
I mean, it makes you feel more accomplished if you have to fight for it then.
That's fair.
So, Miss Nora, mystery wrapped in an enigma. How and what guidance can I offer you?
Oh, don't pull this out on me now. I wasn't even thinking about this.
She's kind of like biting the sandwich. You hear a little crack of like crispy pork skin, and she just kind of pulls the, just fully eating like a little of like barbecue sauce on his cheek, on the like his cheek from just the sandwich.
gonna point out you're asking me this when I'm drunk, so I might change my mind later.
It means you are honest.
I guess. You don't know if I'm an honest drunk. I don't even know where to start.
Well, how about we start from the end? Where do you want to end up?
Shit, if I told you I didn't know that either.
Guy leans back and just chews slowly. I mean, it happens to the best of us. It's not easy always to figure out the path. I've been lucky that I've always had one in mind for myself. You are obviously here in the city attempting to do something, right? What are you attempting to do? I don't believe that you have no objective, Miss Nora. You've been a driven woman since the first time I met you. It's one of the things that attracted me about you.
Let me think of how to phrase this, I guess. I don't know. I mean, maybe something like an agent or a senior agent, but not necessarily that. Just the notoriety. It could be the word.
He nods slightly and goes, if I had the formula for becoming an agent, I wouldn't just be the son of a mid-city boss. But I can offer what clues I've managed to gather. It always feels like an agent position per se is this kind of like nebulous thing. They keep it vague, so you never know exactly what you need to do to become one. So they can just decide who makes it and who doesn't. But those who have gumption, those who have strength, they can pull themselves up to the top of the middle, so to speak. I can give you a bit of guidance in that regard. You want influence? Your friends, kid as they are, they mention you want to be big time?
You know, when I told them that plan, I didn't think they'd go tell everybody. Yeah, kind of sounds stupid now.
Oh. I mean, it's what we're all trying to do here.
I guess.
The good thing about the Milliam. The good thing about the Mid-City is that it's not the Night Zone. But at least in the Night Zone, they sort of own themselves.
Yeah.
We in the Mid-City are more middlemen. Dealing with the whims of those up here and make them reality. Making them consequence to those all the way down there. And if you want to rise at least to the top of the middle, which is what I can offer you, we can talk about those skills we mentioned you were lacking.
Ah, yes, please enlighten me. What do I suck at?
No, you don't suck at anything. I mean, unless there's some hidden talent of yours that I don't know yet. But the way I see it, I have two skills that you have yet to develop. One is getting things to do what you want without the threat of violence. Let's call that influence. And the other is a buttload of credits. So that is a good first step for Miss Nora Big Time. You need to get some influence. You need to get some credits. I think you probably know how to get credits. But anyone who's anyone is going to probably not listen to someone who cannot throw at least 5,000-6,000 credits around at a base.
Yeah, you only paid us like $2,000 for this last mission.
Excuse me, that armor is going to sell for so much.
I'll hold you to that.
And I am someone who's someone.
Yeah.
So, all in all, I am throwing 5 or 6 around.
Okay, sure.
So I would say, get a safe place, get a nest egg, and then you can start hiring your own people. As for influence, first thing would be to get your name out of, I guess, in the mouth of everyone who's someone in the mid-city.
Kind of hard to do when I don't want to tell anyone my name, huh? That's kind of a problem I'm running into.
That is true. Now I am more than happy to keep your name a little secret between the two of us if you want to share a bit. But you could take a page from our dear friend Wyatt. What did he call himself on the stage? Rabbit? Sometimes an alter ego is like even more of a person than the person. Why do you think the agents don't go by their real names?
Right. Think about it, I guess.
Influence-wise, you've earned at least your name mentioned to my father. And I will be sure to set up that meeting for all of you with him if you so desire.
Appreciate that. I'll have to talk that over with Yoke and Val.
Of course. Not Wyatt?
I don't know. He says he's leaving in a couple of days.
I understand. Well, then there is Arve Garza. There's the vice head enforcer, Yoon. There's Grandma.
Yeah. So, Grandma might be a problem.
Well, she's Night Zone, so you don't have to meet her, but she's certainly a mover and shaker. And at the end of the day, as much as it pains me to admit it, even people like my father and Levan Antonov are just running messages from up here to down to her.
Okay, here's the issue. Oh man, I didn't want to tell you this. It might be kind of important. I may have a bounty on my head, and Grandma might be one of the first in line trying to get it.
Well, I knew you had the bounty.
You did?
Yes, I mean, you wear a suit and there was a bounty. Like, that was the whole thing with Daniel, wasn't it? How he screwed you over?
Crap, I thought I didn't tell you that.
No,
Yep.
Iggy and Daniel told me in the...
Fuck.
Totally
Yeah.
fine. You're under Durek's protection. And Grandma is the kind that is ultimately pragmatic. You don't have to meet her though, but I would meet the mid-city people at least.
Yeah, I can do that.
I can set up a meeting with my father. I fully intend to. I promised it when I contracted you, and you've proven your worth. I don't know if you've met Miss Dulce yet. She likes to think she has no influence and no power, and is could not be further away from the truth. There's Yoon, there's Garza. You've met Lev, you've met Durek since we went to his bar. Have you met Miss Volkova?
Oh, that bitch, yeah.
Okay, well, that does not bode well, but at least you've met her.
She didn't like me first.
Kind of tilts her head and just, like, gets a little bit of your hair of your face and goes like, how could anyone not like you?
Well, according to some people, I'm an asshole.
Ah, that's okay. You are not. But let's say some people don't like willfulness.
Okay.
But yeah, if you ask me, you want to meet the movers and shakers. You want them to know who you are, or at least who you are going as. And you want to have the credits to back up whatever you say or do.
Okay, so... What a fake name, again. disguise, maybe, then
Again, I thought Nora was your real name.
it is. It's Lenora.
Nora. Oh, Lenny. Okay, that makes sense suddenly.
Hey, Wyatt got that in like 2 seconds flat. I can't believe you didn't. Whatever. Yeah, I've got a few names in my back pocket just in case anyone started asking, so just be aware if you decide to start asking.
I mean, I just gave you a lot, so who
Really?
are you?
Who am I? Okay.
Who are you really? You joke that I know so much about you, you know nothing about me. You know who my father is, you know where I live, you know where I came from when I went to school. You know what my intent is. You know I like you. Who are you?
God, I really wish you'd ask me something else.
Give me the
tell
diplomacy
you-
check.
Okay. Oh no.
Maurizio grins and goes like, I am willing to let go of the question. But that means we have to speak of nothing but inane things and flirt for the rest of the night.
Fuck. If I tell you, you're definitely gonna look at me different.
He kind of tilts his head and goes like, I mean, if the revelation is that I don't know how I would look at you different. I mean, I feel like I have some clues as to at least the kind of person you are. Or you were before you came here. If you truly don't feel ready to tell me, I understand. I won't force it out of you.
It's what, the first date? Maybe not the best time.
Maybe not the best time yet. Is there anything else you wanted to know?
I don't know. Guess that's all I got.
All right. Well, we can finish these sandwiches. I know a bunch of places around here. We can go somewhere, make out, have sex if you want. Or we can just sit here and hang out until the sun comes out in a couple hours.
She's full red again. Hanging out. Maybe coffee or something. This is fine.
All right. A drone might deliver coffee up here. And he leans back, stretches, keeps eating, and just kind of, you guys watch the sky as the stars slowly fade. We jump back to the rest of you guys. You are standing here in the living room. Remy is kind of floating in the middle of space. As York, you furrow your brow and you notice this absence of information on Mr. Lee.
Were you going to Yoke will draft all the information that's been shared so far that we didn't know about already, and just send that in a direct private message, not on the group channel, but a direct private message to Nora.
What are you doing?
Just messaging people.
About what I'm telling you right now?
No.
I think if Val actually doesn't notice, he's actually a little
I'm definitely
perception.
empathy checking this right now.
Val's just gonna do a perception check.
Yeah, you can do a perception check, yeah.
Oh, can I do perception? Oh, I guess empathy is probably better for me.
Oh,
Damn it.
I got you.
Oh
son
no,
of a
Val,
bitch.
again.
not
It's
again.
again. Val, you, like, York is standing on the side of the eye patch. Wyatt, being the active party, you do notice York sending a little message out.
Can I pull my axe out and crash it through his bed?
Is there a bet? Give me an attack.
He
York,
doesn't
give me a
have
dex
one. He
elevation
only
check.
has a rig. You're gonna destroy
Oh, yeah,
his
can't have a
rig.
Okay,
Oh
that's
my
right.
God.
He doesn't have data pad.
You bring
Oh,
your axe out,
boy.
you just kind of like stop halfway.
I'll just walk over there and grab his arm to stop him.
All right, give me Dex and grapple, or strength and grapple, and y'all give me a Dex or evasion if you're trying to not let him grab you.
God damn it. It's a crit fail too.
York jumps on the couch as Wyatt kind of like runs. Just kind of going around the couches as Wyatt just stomps towards him. You try to reach out towards him, Wyatt, a couple times, but York's just kind of like he's doing the thing where he's standing on the other side of the couch chair, kind of like going left when you go right and right when you go left.
Fucking hell.
Jacques, what are you doing?
Just keeping Nora apprised. She deserves to know about Remy at least, right?
Look, I'm talking to you two right now because I don't know if I can trust Nora.
You don't know if you can trust Nora. We don't know if we can trust you.
Remy kind of goes like, he went through a lot to decide to speak to you. He really intended to just kind of keep all this, but Lee's gonna have him do stuff he doesn't want to do.
Look, I know Lee's got you by the balls, and that situation sucks. I really get it, but why did you withhold information about Lee from Nora?
Because for some reason Lee wants her dead, I guess? I don't know. I don't want to involve her in any of this if she's wanted by him.
I was trying to protect her.
If he finds out that I know who she is, then she'd probably be my next target.
And
But also, she seems to really hate me, so I don't know if she's got some reason to hate me or what, so I don't know if I can trust her.
She also acted like she was going to kill Daniel because he had some floor rush.
Yeah, she seems a little volatile.
Well, she doesn't react well to being betrayed by people.
Well, maybe that's why I didn't betray her.
By not telling her what you know.
That's not betraying anybody, it's just minding my own fucking business.
Wyatt, you are sharing a residence with someone who your employer has put a bounty on, then I don't know if minding your own business is just keeping your mouth shut about that.
Well, like I said, I didn't want to be here.
well, speaking of which, you've mentioned that you've wanted to leave on multiple occasions. Why stick around?
Because of what he's telling us now.
I need creds to rebuild my body so I can... I don't know.
We stuck around because we need help.
Yes.
When you say rebuild your body, your natural body.
No, my
No.
mods that were destroyed.
I see.
Ruval, remember when I snuck into his room and took out all those busted mods and showed you?
Jesus. What the fuck?
Val does a shifty eye. Is like, wait a minute, you're just gonna say that like right in front of Wyatt?
Okay, this
Right in
was
front of my salad.
clearly a mistake. I should not have brought this up to you guys.
No.
Wyatt, I'm saying that because we know there's something been up. The only person who is not helping you right now is yourself.
And you guys have been completely forthcoming with me? You two
what
are
do you
just
want
as shady as I am.
Since you've said something about yourself, I will also mention that after the concert, since you didn't respond to where you were, we actually went looking for you because we were rather concerned, and we actually stumbled upon Vendore, and he didn't know we were there, but then we saw he was talking to you, and well, that was kind of just a awkward situation for us to be in, and interrupting seemed like a bad idea, so we were privy to that whole interaction. I will be forthcoming in telling you that.
Okay, so you guys know everything then.
Well,
No.
no.
A lot of what you have told us is actually new. We didn't know by what means Lee has coerced you into his service. We didn't know about your sister's condition and also your mom potentially being in danger. So this does help us understand the context a little bit, because it was certainly quite a surprise when we heard all of it from Vittori's conversation just as is. And we didn't know what to make of it just from that conversation alone.
We wanted to hear your side of the story, Wyatt. Figured there had to be some reason that you wouldn't just... If you were just in it for the credits, why not take the Vindore's deal and just cut out Lee and get the payout directly from the employer?
Yeah, because I don't really give a shit about the credits.
Right. It's what Lee has on you, which is what I figured.
Yeah.
If you're going to do this, you can't do this just you and Remy, a VI. You're going to need a team.
Yeah, that's why I was talking to you two. But you seem to insist on letting other people know.
Well,
this
Go ahead,
team...
How well do you know Nora? Do you know her dad?
I mean,
I know her uncle.
Well, do I
Was
know
that
her uncle?
there's a lot that all of us don't know about each other, but I think it is about as good as it's going to get for a team in Capital, all things considered. You've stuck around this long for us because you've seen prospects in us to help you out. I'm willing to hear this out. But I will be frank. Whatever it is you have in mind for us, I can't imagine the three of us can achieve it on our own. We will probably need Nora too. This team is only balanced when all four of us are together, so despite the hostility that there is that comes from her, we are going to have to find a way to resolve this so that you can have the most capable team for this. This, whatever it is that you are about to ask us, I can't imagine it will be easier than anything we've already done, and it's going to take a full team.
Remy kind of speaks up and was like, I will say, if we're going to go against Lee, boss, Nora's the only other person who has beef with him.
Sure, but there's plenty of other people I trust more than her.
Sure, but are they here right now?
Is Nora here right now?
Or, wait. When Wyatt says there are plenty of other people, he was like other people he would have preferred to work with, like just people that he knew, or...
Yeah, like other people that we could get on this to help me out, and then Nora.
Oh, I see. Yeah, well, this is the team that you've got, and while we can hire outsiders, I can't imagine you would want outsiders to know too many details. While, despite Nora's enmity, I do think you can trust her with the details of what you're going through.
Okay, but maybe let me decide if I should talk to Nora about this versus just randomly sending her messages while I'm confessing to you guys about everything.
Go ahead, Val.
Val looks a joke. I think that's a fair thing for Wyatt to request. What'd you say?
Fine.
Said everything already.
As
No,
you're
kill-
saying this, Nora's data about goes on.
No,
Oh, you didn't send it yet? Okay.
no, Yoke will delete it. But I will say, okay, fine, but Wyatt, this isn't something that we're going to accomplish here at 2 a.m. 4 drinks in each. I think your plan to get all of your mods back and installed is a sound idea. You probably need to be at the peak of your capabilities before you attempt anything against Lee.
Of course.
As do myself. Val's probably ready to just do her thing whenever, but I will say use that time to sort of build a bridge between you and Nora. I think that whatever hostility is there is something that you two can work out. Genuinely.
Well, Remy kind of goes like, how about tomorrow when you are not drunk, you guys can have a little powwow and come up with a plan. I do think, boss, we should get some more implants up on you. We can keep stringing Lee along.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't know we're taking active action against him, I'm sure he won't take any active action against us.
Yeah, that's the plan, but deadline's coming in pretty hot.
Well, I will say, Nora did overhear that you've been hired to kill Essen, so you may want to start your angle with clearing that up.
Yes.
Unless you do want to kill Essen, in which case I can't help you.
Especially considering her close ties with Iggy, that is going to be a very important point.
Yeah,
Remy kind of puts her hand up. I have an idea if that it's what I'm here for. If you're interested, boss.
Go ahead.
She goes like, well, Nora seems to be friends with her. She's friends with her brother. And it seems to me that if people want her dead, if we don't do it, someone else is going to. Or attempt it. Wouldn't be the first person here who's faked their death.
First of all, I didn't fake my death.
Well, you know what I mean. If we can convince her to keep her head down, we can get Lee to believe that we did the job. It'll buy us a lot of air, a lot of time.
Yeah, that's true. And we'll give her a
We'll have
chance
her-
to see if he's gonna uphold on his end of the thing, the bargain.
She nods. We'll have her ear with Nora and her brother.
Yeah,
I'm sure you're not the only piece Lee has on the board, so to speak.
probably not.
And the fact that you were assigned to Essen might be the only thing keeping her alive so far.
Yes, I guess I'll talk to Nora about that.
Yeah. As long as you can assure her safety as well as the safety of her friends and not to act in that against those interests, I think she would be understanding. Perhaps in her own way, but understanding nonetheless.
I mean, if I wanted to claim that bounty on Nora, I would have just told Lee about her a long time ago.
That's fair. Well, I'm certainly glad that you haven't done that.
Okay, if that's everything, I'm going to go pass out now.
Yeah. Today's been a long day. Wyatt, whenever you have an idea of what you'd like to present to us in terms of how we can help you, let us know anytime. Will we be seeing more of Remy from here on out?
I mean, only if I'm plugged into something, so probably not.
I usually can't project like this.
So just to be clear, whenever you're mumbling to yourself, you are speaking with her? She can
No,
hear.
he has some deep-seated mental problems.
Okay, that makes more
No,
sense.
no. You see, this is...
Remy just grins.
No. I'm usually talking to her because it's a habit. It's weird to talk to people in your head. Oh my god. You guys are ridiculous.
That's where all the real enmity comes from. It's like, you walked out on me, Dad.
I can't trust
Just
my
had to
daughter.
go and get yourself splattered against a
Son.
spine.
I mean, she is
What?
13. It checks out.
And why does the whole Thanos thing? I don't even know who you are.
Oh, you will.
Why I would have had to be 20?
Oh my god.
What if Nora's mom is an enforcer?
Oh, my
no.
god.
She was a guard at a prison.
Oh my god. No.
It's just like,
I refuse.
It's just like, no, it can't be true.
Tomorrow's meeting with Nora, I'll be like, I need you to take this paternity test thing with me.
I need a DNA.
DNA test.
Your blood.
and then Wyatt kind of like does like the side eye thing. It's like, yeah, I can't really offer any samples in my current state.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Alright, so... Val.
One last thing. So it seems like everyone's about to make motions for turning in, right?
Yeah,
Appears to be, yeah.
Okay. Last word. Val will get into. Wyatt. One more thing. Good job tonight. That was a killer performance, one for the ages, and nothing else tonight will take away from that.
Nothing else.
Yeah, I have to admit, it was pretty fucking cool.
Thanks. I mean, I figured I'd go all out for the last chance.
Well, you certainly made the most of it, so bravo.
Thanks. Alright. Go to sleep, you two.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Everyone heads out to bed. Nora, Maurizio drops you off about 3 hours later, around 6 in the morning.
Holy shit.
Having hang out and just kind of like watch the sunrise up above the clouds on the Milia. As he's opening the door for you at Leviton, he's like, well, that was at the end a fun date. If you do want to have sex, we can still go somewhere. But
Maybe some other
second
time.
date. Maybe third. Okay, that's fine. I'll let you decide.
Right. I appreciate the autonomy. Yeah, thanks. Again, sorry for getting so pissed earlier, but thanks for this. It helped.
You're welcome. And I do hope the last half of the date was good at least. Though I was having quite a bit of fun in this show as well. Even with all the interruptions.
Yeah, I mean, despite the circumstances, I had fun with the fight too.
Well, I watched you kick all kinds of ass, so that was fun as well. And my gun finally got fired. I do need to take it to the range sometime. Just let me know when you want to do that second date. In the meantime, I should be getting in touch with all of you this coming week. I'm sending some messages out later today and seeing about that power armor.
All right, I'll let everyone know. I'm busy, the mission is Tuesday night, right? Out of character? Like Tuesday night, Wednesday morning?
I think it's later than that. Let me check.
It's Wednesday night.
Wednesday night. Okay.
Yeah.
We're booked for Wednesday night, and I might be hanging out with Soko Saturday, but you know, anytime you're ready for a little physical exertion, I know how that sounds.
Yeah, lifts his eyebrows.
Training.
Maybe this coming weekend.
Yeah, just let me know. I can go whenever.
Will do. Sounds good. And do be careful of that mission you're doing. Or are you just having some other date with some other guy and I just need to try way harder?
Excuse me.
We haven't really set any, I mean...
I'm not... No, it's a job.
Alright. Well, be careful on your job. And send my regards to everyone. And he kind of looks at his car at like the light of Lev's room that's still on.
Fuck, why is Lev up?
Probably making sure all his chicks are back in the coop. Regardless. Have fun. Looking forward to the next one.
Yeah. See you later.
The vehicle. And as he takes off, he kind of like opens the window inside and he's like, yells out, "Ciao, Bella Nora!" and gets out just very loud so Lev can hear probably.
Oh boy. Okay, I'll go upstairs. I'll go inside, but I'm gonna stop by Lev's office and see if he's awake.
You go up, you're going all the way up. You stop by Lev's office. The light to the office doesn't seem to be on, but you can see the light from the bedroom. But you can knock.
Yeah, I'll knock softly just to see if he's awake. But if he's asleep, hopefully he won't hear me.
Lev stumbles out. It's this right now. It's also not fully nighttime. It's like early morning, where it's like just this faint blue, very pale light, and it's like mostly dark, but you can still see, you know, that like early morning, like almost 6 a.m. In winter or like fall. So you can see enough, and like just street lights are still on, even though it's daytime, you know, or like faintly daytime. As you knock, you wait a little bit. You hear a shh on the other side, and a yawning. "I am coming. One sec." The door opens, and you see Lev in his robe. On the other side, just kind of like robe clothes. You see a bit of like the sleep shirt underneath. She looks at you and goes like, "Oh, you are up early, Nora?"
I was out late.
Yeah, no, I just saw the. I was pretending I didn't just see the Aurea dropping you off.
Well, nothing happened. Just talked.
Okay, I believe you. I mean, I know you. If Maurizio Valenti wanted to try something that you didn't want, you could kick his ass. So.
Do that with anybody.
He was.
Can I talk to you?
I was about to get up anyways. Yes.
Well, let me give you a shit start to your day, if you don't mind. Can I talk to you for a sec?
Of course. He lets you in. He kind of sits on this.
Do you talk to Wyatt much?
Lev leans forward and rubs his forehead. I've tried. I know some things that he has not told me. Just from context clues, he's not as surreptitious as he would like to think with some things. I know he's in some sort of trouble. I've offered to help him, so I imagine when he is desperate enough, he will ask.
Well, I might know a few things. Did you hear what happened at the fuck all?
He narrows his eyes and goes like, no, but I haven't. I get reports through the night. I haven't really gone through them yet.
Don't freak out over me and Val. We handled things, so we're fine. I don't need you, getting all, The Mercator sent her indentured after Wyatt last night.
It was on Kara.
Yeah.
He furrows his brow. So the indentured Soko thought they were after him originally. You think they were after Wyatt?
Well, I know for a fact they were.
I assume you know why.
I don't like snitching, Lev. You know that. But I think Wyatt's going to be a danger to myself and my friends.
He furrows his brow and goes, alright, well, tell me what you know.
I think he's working for Lee. And I think he tried to us. Essen.
You think Wyatt tried to kill you?
Essen. Not
Essen.
me. Essen. Yes, Ankar.
Tried to kill Wyatt because he's working for Lee.
No. Lev, Wyatt tried to kill Essen.
Oh, I thought you said Wyatt tried to kill us.
Essen.
Lev kind of like scratches his chin a little bit. Okay. So this was a retaliatory attack. We'll explain too why Wyatt came to us in the poor state that he did.
I imagine he's staying here because he knows Essen wouldn't dare attack your place.
He kind of tilts his head and goes, Essen knows Ankara is on a different playing field. Removing a boss from the mid-city is not something that would give her a pause.
Then why hasn't she come here?
He goes, she might not have known Wyatt was here. He's been careful, hasn't he not?
Headlined a concert with his name all over it last night, so I guess that was less careful. I might have fucked up, though. I mean, not that I care now, but I told Iggy. Probably told Essen.
Listen, he kind of leans forward. That makes sense. If she didn't know where he was, anything relating to Coyote was probably a good lead for her to follow. She probably would have sent the indentured that concert regardless of whether he went. As long as she knew it was happening.
So he's a danger to other people now. Not just us.
I know Wyatt. He's got many faults, but... And like him and Val, I have no illusions that he... If he needed to defend himself, he would kill someone. In the same way you would, in the same way Val would, in the same way I have. But I don't know if he is a murderer. Or at least, I don't know if he would be one out of his own volition.
Like I said, he's working for Lee.
Which, he kind of leans forward and goes like, I've asked for information on Lee.
I know.
I sent an old friend of mine onto 3rd. And hopefully they will come back Monday. Okay. Do you want me to talk to Wyatt first? Or do you want to talk to him first?
I don't know. Kind of want to break all his stupid arms and legs off.
Alright, well, that will keep him from running away.
I mean, I'm less pissed about it. Well, less pissed in the moment. I'm still pissed. Maybe talk to him.
Do
I don't
remember,
even
though,
know what the fuck to say.
Lee's contract was not on you specifically.
I know, but even if it was just on me, I'd probably be less pissed.
I understand. He might not know. He definitely doesn't know where you come from, so I will speak to Wyatt later today. If you want to talk to him first, understand. I need to talk to Val as well. I am worried of making a decision without having all the information. I knew he was in trouble. I was hoping he would come to me about it first. But I may have to breach the subject myself.
Yeah, just maybe have Soko around and try in case he tries to kill you too.
I don't think Wyatt would try to kill me. I don't think he could. But I also don't think he would try. He's had... The way I see it, he knows Lee has that contract on you. He's known for a while. He knows where you are. He's been in fights where you've been vulnerable alongside you. He could have cashed out on that at any moment, and he hasn't.
But how many others do you think he's cashed out on?
I don't know. I cannot say. But I will say, Nora, remember where you are. As many as he has, I don't imagine he has a body count higher than my own or that of your parents. Just be wary of judging before you know circumstances.
I'd be less judgy if it wasn't my own people. That's all I'm saying.
Yes. And ultimately, that's where we find solace. I would kill, and I have killed, to protect you, to protect Val, to protect Wyatt and Yok. So, I can only assume Wyatt is also killing to protect. Let's ask him first, and we'll pass judgment later. Which brings us something I was meaning to ask you about. Last time we talked,
Yeah.
you mentioned Yok had been dealing for the Crimson Knights?
Fuck.
I didn't know he was involved in that.
I don't know. He just... Can you pretend I didn't tell you that?
I might need to talk to him, unless you want to. I checked with the enforcers. They weren't aware of that. That might be a motive or related to his aunt's situation, and he didn't tell them.
Wasn't that... Imagine he's trying to stay out of trouble, right?
It
Obviously,
could be.
he didn't kill his own aunt.
I don't imagine he would have, but maybe they are threatening him somehow. But he should know they can protect him. So I don't have to tell him or talk to him about it yet, but perhaps you can talk to him about it and get some information why he's omitted that. We went through a lot of lengths to get you in to put an actual investigation in this, so that information could really help. I haven't told the enforcers yet. I just checked to see what they knew, and they didn't know that.
Okay, I'll, once we deal with this Wyatt shit, I'll talk to him.
Thank you.
One more thing.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
No, I was going to say you look exhausted, you should go to sleep, but...
Yeah. Daniel took Rush tonight, and kind of told him off. And I don't know what to do now. I mean, obviously it's my own fault for taking him, but...
Tell you what. I'll forgive you for taking him to the club, and you forgive him for having a moment of weakness. It's not going to be something where he's always going to be moving towards being better, Nora. If you really want to help him, you have to be there for him when he is not. He smiles. You've always been a sweet girl, in spite of your best efforts.
Well, don't tell me that. I have to be meaner.
He shakes his head. Goes like, go to sleep. I'll talk to Val about the Wyatt thing, and you figure out the things with York. Let me know if you prefer if I just give you guys a bit of space to talk to Wyatt about this whole thing before I come in. Okay?
I'll figure it out later. I don't know.
Text me when send me a message when you wake up. I
Thanks,
guess
love.
you're welcome. Go to sleep. I'm gonna go make some coffee.
Okay. I'm gonna stop by the kitchen before I go to bed and just grab a detoxer and some tea. I know it's probably not gonna matter since he already took Rush, but I'm just gonna make some tea for him and take it to the room and wake him up.
Right? Daniel kind of like wakes up. Oh, hey. Ugh. Hey. Oh, wow, you're back early. I guess the date went well. Or you're back late, I guess, or early. You know what I mean?
It's like 6:30. Can you shut up and take this?
Oh, if it makes you feel better, the effect of the rush ran out and I feel worse than I did before now.
That makes me feel a lot better because now you know.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Mom.
Shut up.
He giggles a little bit. I guess Mauricio was right.
What?
Nothing.
No.
Give me the promotion.
Or presents.
Or
Be dismissed.
presents, if you want.
Ugh.
He was like, no, nothing. He said you'd be fine eventually.
Narrows her eyes. You are a shit.
You gather that Mauricio said something else, but like you can't pick out what he may be referring to, you know? As he just kind of takes the detoxers and goes like, hey, kidding aside, I really, really appreciate it, and I'm sorry I fucked up. I'm trying. I probably better once I am like just kept somewhere like, but really like I feel like I'd probably be dead if it wasn't for you right now. So
Yeah, or a Prizrak.
or a press rack, yeah,
Just
does not seem like super appealing.
trust me a little more, okay? I got your back.
All right, thanks. I've only slept like an hour and a half, so I'm gonna turn back in.
Yeah, I'm going the fuck to sleep. I'm gonna.
Why do you smell like barbecue?
We got sandwiches from the crispy hog.
Oh, okay, so it went like really well.
What is your definition of really well?
I don't know, I'm kind of just messing with you to fluster you. He kind of just goes into the thing and just goes back to sleep.
Is that what Maurizio told you?
What? No, he just said to just look really sad and then just let time pass and you'll be fine.
Oh my god, I reach out and kick him over. Not hard, just push him over. Okay.
He's very weak and you're very strong. He's kind of just...
I'm gonna go to bed.
Alright. You guys all went to bed really late. Is anyone trying to get less as we move into Sunday? One, does anyone have any stress?
That
Oh my god,
was-
yes. Could I have
We
smoked
all
the
have stress.
scent smoke on the top of the tower with
If you
Maurizio?
smoke the sin smoke, mark it down. Yeah, Wyatt, I will say I am gonna give you an inside stress just for like the whole thing from last session. If you wanna roll for it.
I have like actual internal, like real life stress from this. So.
Yeah, real life stress.
PTSD? Postpartum, probably even? I don't
Oh my
know.
god.
What stress would this be?
Insight.
Insight.
Yeah, so let's do Val first. Val, what kind of stress do you have?
Insight.
So give me an insight and willpower check. The third 0.
Holy shit, Kai! You
What
need to
is
warm
up?
up your dice a little bit.
Val,
It's digital.
You get an additional insight stress.
An additional one?
Yes.
Oh shit, mine already went through. Oops.
Oh my
Clear
god.
one. You clear one, Nora. Val, what is happening in Val's mind right now? Why is she starting to get so stressed?
I think
Yeah,
it's
I wonder.
actually less about the surprise attack and more about the prospects of team discourse. And she's probably stressing like this needs to be resolved sooner or later, or it could be a very serious problem down the road.
Yeah. Also,
wrong.
like, there's a whole thing where you are trying to convince Wyatt and Nora about the importance of being honest with one another while lying to them about who you are.
I don't think she's actually lied
No?
about it. Because
Oh my
well-
god.
Or that's what she tells herself.
Uh-huh.
or
Real convenient.
that conflict is causing you some stress. Maybe your heart is telling your mind your brain something.
not like I could have sworn she was forthcoming about stuff before, but in a sort of roundabout way. About
Yeah, 'cause
how-
Val
Yeah.
might be rationalizing it, but
I think Kai is even rationalizing it.
yeah, she's certainly not being as open and honest with them as she is advising them to be, I guess.
No, I actually wouldn't even necessarily say that, because she's said many times over the course of the campaigns, like, look, we all have our secrets, we get it.
Yeah.
It's just it's a different line though when a secret is withheld that is against the interest of someone else in the party. That was what she was trying to
That's
say
what's
yesterday.
getting you. Aye.
Mhm,
So that's
mhm.
kind of just driving the stress. You don't sleep well for sure. Nora, you clear a point of stress.
Somehow.
Wyatt, give me an insight willpower as well. Yok, do you have any?
Oh boy, do I.
I don't sleep very well because Emmanuel's in my
Yeah,
bed
are you
right
at
now.
Oh my god.
Put him in the wrong one.
Are you at 3, Yoke?
I don't think so. I think I cleared one yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah, I did.
that's good.
But I am at 2. So if I crit fail this one, I'm back at 3.
Yep.
I roll
Okay.
insight empathy.
Because then you get a condition.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yok, I guess also inside empathy. Oh no, charisma. Charisma presence. Yok.
Presence. Yeah.
Why you clear 1 point?
Yay.
Come on, Yoke.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh yay!
Yok, you clear 1 point.
Down to 1.
Look at us
It
go.
is in sight.
And there's some messages, Yok, that I have to reply to you, but I'll do it after the session, so we don't have like downtime right now.
That's totally fine. I wasn't expecting replies.
It
Right
did
away.
not. All right. So, quick question. Sunday, you have downtime. Now, several of you went to bed at 4 and Nora at 6.
Jesus.
So,
Still
are you just
sleeping.
trying to sleep as like your full 8 hours and you're missing the first half of the day? Or are you guys trying to get up early enough to have both halves of the day?
I think Nora gonna sleep in. She had her morning coffee, so she's gonna sleep.
She's gonna sleep in. All right. How about the others?
I'm gonna try to get up.
All right. So let's see. 4 a.m. Let's say you get up at 10. So give me a fortitude and endurance difficulty 2 check. Whoever wants to get up in early enough to get their first half of the day. Difficulty 2, fortitude endurance.
Yeah.
Last
Damn,
roll.
look at that. We crushed
I'm
it.
Yeah.
rolling this with 3 dice, technically.
my
so
God,
if I
why?
fail this is a crit fail.
Why are you doing this?
Okay, it's
crit failed anyway.
It's a double crit fail.
You sleep in.
Wow. I would say, Yok, you don't get up.
You never wake up ever.
Night, night forever.
Don't get up. You sleep through.
I'm
Sleep
Mimir.
through a bunch of alarms.
He does that Sims thing where he like walks into the ground and then just collapses in the middle of the ground.
pees himself next to the bed and just collapses on the floor. Nora and Val and Wyatt. Let's start with Wyatt. What are you doing for your first half of the day?
First, I'll send a message to Nora. Dear Nora, I'll just say, hit me back when you have time to talk. I'll meet you outside.
All right, you send that message to Nora.
And then what does Val want to do?
What is your plan for the first half of the day, Val?
I'm still actually trying to figure it out. Did you have a particular idea?
I mean, I was probably just going to apply my trade unless you needed me for something or you wanted to go somewhere to like buy stuff or something. You might need me.
I might not be able to buy stuff yet because I need more money, which I might have to wait till. Well, Maurizio's not going to sell that thing in time, so I might actually need to take a loan from Lev. So I might not be able to do shopping right now. Did you want to continue your relentless training this morning?
I could, if you want to do that.
Yeah, because I think I could also continue my light armor training then during that time as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
All
Okay.
right, nice. So give me your checks. I think we said Relentless was Dex and Athletics, I think, and Light Armor was Dex and Evasion, if I recall correctly.
Sounds about right.
Yep. So give me your checks.
Dex and Athletics, you said?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want any captain's dice to get more progress?
I mean, if we have nothing else to do today that might need them, I would take a couple.
Sounds good. Yeah, I think it's just a downtime day, so you can have even up to 4 if you want.
How many do you have altogether?
5.
I'll just take 3 in case you do need some more.
Sounds good.
Only 2 stuff. Yeah, this is gonna take forever to get this straight. I'm at 4 out of 20.
I'm at 4 out of 20 as well.
Well, that's why we're gonna have a couple weeks of downtime. All right. So you mark that training. A few hours later, you guys come up. Daniil has gotten up. Lev is taking him and Ada for a run.
Can I get up a couple hours early, actually? Or try to?
What would you like to do?
I just don't want to miss the whole day.
You would miss the first half of the day.
Even if I slept all the way in?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'll sleep all the way in.
So you and York are missing the first half of the day.
Okay.
So you guys, Val and Wyatt, you finish training downstairs. You come back a little bit kind of like sweaty, like just for some lunch or something. And around this time, York and Wyatt, you are waking up as Val and York and Nora, you're waking up as Val and Wyatt are coming back up for lunch. And Nora, you do see you have that message from Wyatt on your data pad.
She just like groans.
Gonna kill you.
She sends back K.
Where did Wyatt go?
I'm over
He's
here
around.
by Val. Outside Nora.
Oh, I see him. I see him. Yeah, I was gonna say, as Nora, you send that K, you hear a ding right outside your door.
God damn it. All right, I'm gonna just get up and get a little bit ready. Let me see if I even have like an alternate.
York, you're awake as well at this point.
Good enough. I'm not gonna go down in the coyote shirt today. Too angy.
It's already in the incinerator.
She shredded it when she got into the room. Daniil was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I think like Val probably needs like a comfy, like crispy hog, like
Overshirt?
just big shirt, overshirt to just hang
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Like
That's
just like
cute.
the most. Yeah, because I feel like her casual outfit is cool, but I was like, that can't be super comfortable. Just kind of like sit around and lounge in a couch, you know?
Yeah.
It's like
She
that.
needs-
It's like that emoji shirt where it's like a regular emoji and then it like bulges when the girl puts it on. But it's
Oh
a
my
hog
God.
where it's got a cute piggy face, but then
Yeah,
she
it's
puts
like
it on and
stretches
its eyes
out.
are like bulging.
I love it.
I've seen that meme. It's good.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
Whereas-
I should make a comfy
a
alternate
job right now.
for her. Yeah.
Whereas Nora is like the only outfit in which she doesn't show tummy is a suit.
She's got abs, man. You gotta show them off.
And
Yeah.
York's outfits are like, should I wear this hoodie or this hoodie?
They're comfy.
Hey, it's working for him.
But yeah, you guys are all wake up. Nora, you send the message, you hear the ding right outside your door. York, you probably have also heard Wyatt and Val coming upstairs and just kind of like roughly into the kitchen as they prepare some lunch.
Okay, I'll get dressed and probably think about walking out the door for a few minutes, but not.
When I
And
honestly, when I get your message, I'll probably head back downstairs.
God damn it, why?
It's like, why do you like this?
Because I told you to meet me outside.
Cash me outside. How about that?
Pretty much.
Nora just steps out.
Hey, Nora.
Val, you come in here with Wyatt to make lunch. Wyatt gets a message, looks at his iPad, walks around the counter, and just fucking leaves. And about like 3 seconds later, Nora opens the door.
Val doesn't remark anything about Wyatt's presence. She will just say, "Enjoy your date last night."
Wow. Yeah, not what I expected you to ask me about. Yeah, it was good. We just hung out, talked mostly.
Good. Well, as long as you had a good time. When did you get back?
6 a.m.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, Nora.
It wasn't my idea. It was definitely Mauricio's, but no, I'm okay. I can handle it.
You want some coffee? Some food?
Probably should have some coffee. Yeah, I think I'm about to fight Wyatt. I'm not 100%, but I think he invited me outside, and that's usually like, hey, you want to go, you know? So
I'm surprised that he would issue that challenge because I'm pretty sure.
I'm
wait,
gonna destroy
Val,
him.
you want to? Oh, yeah, Val. You won't take me on that bet, will you?
Sure. For the spirit of interest, I'll take you on that bet.
Oh, really? Nora against? Okay, yeah. You really think Wyatt could? Alright. How much are we talking here? Like 50 credits?
I need to save stuff for stuff I need to actually buy. Maybe just 20.
Okay.
Wait, who was betting for me to win? Val?
Val is. Yeah.
Even Goosey left.
You guys seen Daniil?
No, I thought he would have been in. Has he been staying in the upper room or the same room as Nora usually?
Same room as Nora. I would say, Val, you and Wyatt probably saw Lev take Daniel and Ada out for a run.
Okay. Yeah, he's just went for a run with Ada and Lev, just part of their
Okay.
routine.
Yeah, that's good. Hopefully Lev works him to death.
He's making him sweat out all that rush.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a word with Daniel too. I think I know of a way to help him. Just so he has all the help he can get for getting past his habits. So, yeah.
That was kind of my fault last night. I'll own that one.
Nora, don't beat yourself up over it.
I mean, I should have made him stay here. Really.
Now we know. Going forward, that's what we'll do.
Yeah, honestly, I even pushed for it too. It seemed like it was for good reasons, so multiple of us, pushed for him to be there. So it's not just on you. And yeah, yesterday a lot of tensions were high from a lot of things. So he's it's understandable. It'll be fine.
Oh, Spirit told me to tell you that she loves you.
Yeah, I don't know why she didn't just message me, but thanks. I'll talk to her later. I talked to Lev this morning. I know he wants to talk to you, and Yoke, I need to talk to you later, I think. But right now, do you guys want to go watch me kick Wyatt's ass?
I've got money riding on it, so sure.
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna... I guess I'll suit up. Just in case.
Val just looks at Jacques and smiles. What? Oh, who is it that Nora said that she needed to talk to?
Yoke.
Okay.
And yeah, whenever I'm done, I'll go downstairs and catch Wyatt outside. How about that?
Oh, damn.
Wyatt, you see Nora fully suited up, step out onto the road.
Yoke's got his rig up. He's recording.
Oh, great.
Lev, Daniil, and Ada were going to be out here watching. Spectating.
Oh, everybody came. Okay. I'm gonna calmly take my sunglasses off. My arms will open up, axes will come out, and I'll just kind of throw them off to the side.
Shit, you're doing this with no weapons?
Alright, Nora.
Fuck, you moved. Stop it!
Okay, give me.
Alright, Wyatt.
I know you've got a lot of aggression towards me, so let it out.
I thought you wanted to talk.
We can talk after.
And this is the easiest 20 credits I've ever made.
What do I want to do here, guys?
Kick his ass, Seabass!
Do your worst.
I mean, that was in character, Yoke.
The problem is, I'm gonna go to hit him and I'm gonna miss, and it's gonna be really embarrassing.
He is a bit of a slippery fish.
And then Wyatt's gonna go pocket sand. Ha!
I'll be like, call an ambulance.
Oh my gosh.
Ridiculous.
I am going to...
Just do it. Come on, Nora.
I don't know what I'm
do
gonna do!
Quit
This is
fucking around.
I'm expecting you to just let me do it.
It's like is Nora like freezing?
I'm going to take out my stick and walk around at a healthy distance. And I'm gonna get behind him.
Jesus Christ. Like Remy's fallen.
And I'm going to act like I'm gonna attack him with my stick, but then instead I'm going to roundhouse kick him right in the butt.
Roundhouse kick?
Right in the butt. I'm kicking his ass.
Literally. Beautiful.
You have your card.
Can you do that from 10 feet away? Those are some long legs.
I would get right up on him.
It's the symbiote. It gives like,
Or I
Oh
could
my
just
God.
maybe it's better if I leg sweep him actually because my unarmed maneuvers are not very good.
Yeah. Sweep the
So
leg.
I'm going to leg sweep him.
This sounds real flirty, though.
Please.
Yeah, you're gonna make him scare roused.
Yeah, you did this to Maurizio, so I don't know how to take this.
It's just a regular attack, right? Let's see.
Yeah.
Opposed attack test versus your endurance fortitude or dex evasion.
Just roll.
Holy shit!
Wow. Okay, Jesus.
I leg sweep you.
I think that's a crit,
into
even.
your stupid fucking pretty face.
that's a crit, even.
Well, it didn't matter.
But does leg sweep do damage?
It does strength D damage. So take the last 2 dice off of there. So it's
Still
still 20 damage, yeah.
Yeah, it's a healthy amount of damage, for sure.
And you are prone. And I'll just hold my stick out, like end pointed right at your face.
Okay.
Better?
I'm asking you the same thing. Is that... You feel better?
Hey, you invited me out here, man.
Yeah. I invited you out here to kick my ass.
You said you wanted to talk.
I just said, come outside. You got more in you?
No, I'm not even...
I'll stand back up.
I'll put my stick away. What's the deal?
I know that you know everything. Or you think you know everything.
Not the first time I've heard that.
I want to show you that I don't give a fuck about your bounty. I'm not coming after you. Somebody just roll something? Oh, it's not
Okay?
Okay.
It's just a yoke to stop recording.
Oh no, yeah, he's a.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I for some reason in mind like Val just reaching out and putting her hand on the ring and just slowly lowering.
Okay.
Can I trust you?
I don't know. Are you gonna try to kill Essen again?
I don't plan on it.
Why even try in the first place? And lie to my face about it when you know I'm friends with her brother.
Well, that kind of came all at the same time. I needed to. For my family. But it's not something I want to do. And I'm hoping that you, Yoke and Val, can help me avoid doing that.
And you just fucking ask in the first place.
Because I don't fucking know you.
I don't know you either. None of us know each other.
Yeah, so maybe that's why we're all keeping secrets.
Lev is assuring me that you can be trusted. He's assured me that Val can be trusted, that Yoke can be trusted.
Okay, great. I don't necessarily trust Love either, though.
Why not?
Because why would I? I don't know you people that well. I know Lev the best out of everybody, but even he has his secrets.
Everybody here has secrets.
Exactly. That's why you don't know who to trust. Especially when it's as important as your family's life.
Oh, I feel like I know that better than most, maybe. Maybe not most. I know that better than you think, I guess.
Good. So you understand. And I'm not trying to pry into your life anymore. I'm just simply asking for some help.
What do you need help with?
Getting
Should we go inside?
Sure, I guess. If you're done kicking my ass, I mean, you can take another shot if you want.
I I will probably break something if I do it again.
It's fine. It's not
Go
the first time.
inside.
Go inside.
For my part, Lev fed me soda and candies when I was 11, so he has my full undivided loyalty.
Okay, I get that
That's
too.
all it takes to buy is your loyalty.
Lev was like,
Dog.
Lev was a little strict on me, huh? Alright, inside.
Oh man, I gotta sit next to him.
Gotta sit next to Yoke? Ugh. Actually, I'll probably stay in anyway.
Alright.
Yes, the couch.
Oh, we can make it so everyone has their pet.
Can go step on that.
Yoke sits in the middle of the couch, Val.
Suddenly Tempest.
I feel like Ghost should be trying to squeeze him on that couch too.
Oh my god, you're right.
Up on Val's lap.
Yeah.
Nora just lays across both arms of this chair. Alright. What do you need help with?
I will plug my head into this. This hollow projector again.
Remy appears with more. Boss, it kind of loses impact if you just keep doing it.
I don't
What?
care about the impact.
Wait,
I thought
what?
you were a showman.
Not today.
Hi. I'm Remy.
Okay.
This is Remy.
Yeah, she said that.
She's I don't know, a virtual assistant, I guess. She lives in my head.
Oh. No wonder you're so fucked up.
That's
Excuse me, I just help. I don't fuck him up. That came baked in.
Most people don't have whatever you are in their head.
A virtual assistant.
Okay, yeah, most people don't have that.
yeah.
Well, maybe people should.
I'm hesitant to agree with that. Well, I look at Val and Yoke. Do they seem surprised at all?
No. Not Val, at least.
Yoke will feign surprise.
Give me the separate
hand.
check.
He puts the tips of his fingers against his chest.
Gasp.
He's clutching his pearls.
My pearls.
Ugh.
Yep.
Okay. You guys knew.
We...
What?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh no, it's just what? No.
I told him last night.
We caught up while you were on your date, and what Wyatt is about to say, I think, is gonna be best coming from his mouth for you to hear.
Alright. Nice to meet you, virtual assistant Remy.
Much better. Nice to meet you.
Te-
Those top manners. Yep.
You technically saw her on the stage yesterday, but
Oh yeah, I forgot with all the, danger and betrayal.
I didn't betray you guys. But anyway, I apologize for putting you in that danger. I had no intention of you guys being at risk. But yeah, that was probably stupid of me to go. But anyway, I need help taking down Lee. If you guys are willing to help me with that. But first, I need help getting my family to safety. What's Nora doing?
He's thinking.
Specifically, his mom and his sister.
Yeah. My mom should be easy. I'll just ask her to meet me somewhere and explain the situation. My sister, on the other hand, she's a different story. She's in a
Okay.
coma.
Oh. Well, I guess safety's relative. In a coma where? Why?
She's in the same secure location of Mr. Lee's been keeping us for this whole time.
Keeping you.
Keeping my family more so, but in the milieu.
Okay.
Seems like Lee built himself a nice little assassin, cyborg, and the leverage with which to use him.
Pretty much.
I see. How long have you known this, Lee? Or working for him, I guess? Or both. I'd like to know both things.
Let's see. I might have to check my notes, but I think it's been around 3 years. Dury, correct me if I'm wrong.
I think so. Like
Maybe
just
two?
a little bit on the probably 3 or even a smidge more, but around that much time.
Okay, yeah. Around that long.
So... Okay.
Ask me whatever.
Were you working for him before you died?
Yeah. A little. Different work. But yeah.
At this point, actually closer to 4 years, Wyatt.
4 years ago.
And Wyatt, you actually, I will say, you have a picture with Lee.
I do?
Probably on your datapad somewhere, like from where you, as Coyote, first started working with him.
Okay. I'll bring that up and show that. I didn't know that.
What's he look like?
And this is the first time you guys get a glimpse.
Picture of him?
Shit!
There's a picture.
Really.
Oh my god!
Oh, you need a PC picture.
I'll show everybody
We're all
that
drooling.
except Nora. Don't show her.
Oh, fuck you! This guy's a really important character in the backstory that I know nothing about, okay?
Though, every time you've seen Lee Wyatt, he's never taken the headgear that he wears off.
What? Does he have, like, the braces headgear? Does he look like a total dweeb?
Yeah, that's it. He's just got big braces for his teeth.
Dental headgear? Oh my god. Oh shit.
It's not loading.
Oh, that is not what I expected at all.
What
Is
that like...
Oh, wait, is that an eye or is that a highlight?
Yeah, that's what I ask.
As it's probably it's like the little bit of a glow of an eye.
I always thought that was like a little glint of something. I didn't realize that was an eye.
Are these like... are these tubes like breathing tubes?
The tubes.
He's got some Bane energy, huh?
That's my dad.
Recognize this?
Is that how he sounds like?
My dad. Do I recognize that at all?
Uh,
I feel like this is just a yes or no.
no, I would say no. You could do a little bit of research based on some stuff that you've been given, but you would have to go home for that.
So go to Nora's home.
Nope.
Go home, yay!
We're going to Noah's house.
So what else do you want to know?
Maybe later. Did you know about... You didn't know about the bounty on me.
No,
Well, I told you, right?
I've never even heard about you until just we met. And I've definitely never said anything about you to Lee or anybody.
I'll trust you on that. See how we trust each other.
We're doing it, guys.
What do you? What kind of work did you do for him? What do you know about him?
I mostly was gathering intel for him, and then I had to kill a couple people.
Ooh.
Well, Essen wasn't your first target.
A third.
Who are the other two?
Let me look at my notes.
Oh, Yoke actually will ask, Remy, you were made by Mr. Lee, is that correct?
Remy kind of nods.
So, do you have, now that you don't have the tracker inhibiting you anymore, do you have any insight into your creator that you could share with us?
Yumi, she sighs. Unfortunately, my information is slightly limited to what Boss has. I noticed neural blocks had been removed when the tracker was removed. It seems I might have been... I guess the closest thing to you would be a subconscious bias of sorts? Or a subconscious
Compromised.
compulsion?
She was compromised.
Yes, I guess you could say that, yeah. There was some sort of like sub-process running there that prevented me from advising course of actions that would have been against Mr. Lee's desires. But now I can do it. He's a dick. I can say that now. I couldn't before.
Wow. Also, you look a little unusual for an assistant, I must admit. Are you modeled after anyone in particular?
She presses her lips together and looks at Wyatt.
So my first two targets was Dravko Borst.
Sorry, what?
Dravko Borst. Black Sun exec. And Marissa Nelson. Dirty Enforcer.
You know, Nora, that name, you know it.
Which name?
Marissa Nelson.
Marissa Nelson. Where do I know it?
I'm gonna whisper you.
Orissa or Marissa?
Marissa.
Marissa with an M.
Okay. I guess you would see recognition on Nora's face when you mentioned Marissa Nelson.
What does that look for? You know them?
Not personally. I've heard of them. Just the Nelson woman, not the other guy.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I bet Sierra would probably know him.
No. Not anymore.
Actually,
unfortunately.
no, she wouldn't. Okay. What was the goal? What information were you trying to get out of people? Why did you have to kill these people?
Because that's what me and Mr. Lee wants. The information side is mostly just... What was the intel I was gathering, Derry? I don't know if I have
Back when you were doing performer stuff,
it. Yeah.
I'm gonna whisper you.
These first two assassinations, were they the first time you've killed someone? I mean, your background isn't just a musician after all.
I think they might have. I mean, unless there's been plenty of bar fights and shit, but I don't think I ever killed anybody other than that. And I've killed plenty of people with you guys at this point.
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, I guess that must have been the first experience of lethal intent, huh?
At
I
least,
can't imagine.
yeah, not in an actual fight for sure.
I can't imagine that must have been easy.
Yeah, but you'd be surprised what you can accomplish when motivated properly, I guess.
Val nods understandingly.
That does seem to be Lee's primary intent in taking Wyatt. Less so his capabilities beforehand and his training, and more his charm, his ability to get close to people, and the fact that he had such strong leverage to control him with.
So, most of what I was doing was performing, meeting people, and finding other people like myself for him.
So, like yourself.
Cyborgs?
Mechanical?
No, I wasn't a cyborg back then. Other people who could be influential and...
Oh, he runs a, entertainment studio?
Not exactly. He just wants more people who can get information from people.
Oh, he's a snitch.
I don't know what he does with this information. He just wants more agents, I guess.
I mean, what kind of information was he gathering that might... Listen.
Yeah, did you know him ever to be selling the information he would get?
Did I know that?
You never knew what he did with that. But now that you've been... So, Wyatt, you can give me an insight check or a knowledge. And let me see, what could this be? You can give me a sneak check with insight or a knowledge with intelligence.
I think I'll choose sneak.
Yeah, go ahead.
3.
It suddenly dawns on you, and you are wondering, how did I not realize before? You've been on both sides of the coin in this regard. When you were feeding Lee information, you were never killing anyone or doing anything violent. But then when you became like a cyborg and you lost the ability to take on those treatments, then he switched you over to these assassinations. Those assassinations needed to be coordinated with information someone else was obtaining. So it's very possible the information that you were providing Lee was being used to feed other operations.
I'll iterate all that to them.
I will say, Wyatt, one more thing, which I don't know. You do have an idea, at least, of why you were asked to kill Maria Nelson. She had something that Lee wanted. Nelson had a data drive that Lee wanted. Like, you were given a cred stick, like credits to give her in exchange for the data drive, and then you were
yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah.
So she was selling data on someone to Lee, and then you just kind of tie up the loose ends.
Yeah. So, not my proudest moments, but there it is. Do with that what you will.
How is Nora looking in light of everything that Wyatt has revealed?
Pensive.
Now this does beg the question, not to turn the spotlight on you, Nora, but Lee's got a bounty on you, and this is his operation.
Okay. I may have, depending on how you look at it, overplayed or underplayed my importance in this bounty a little bit. The reason I didn't know about it is because I didn't actually do anything. It's not on me. It's on people of my background, I guess.
You guys hear behind a background Lee apparently used to be part of. As you see as Lev steps in.
Hey, Levin. Did you have a good run?
It was better. I got a message from a friend. He might not be making it back quite yet. And kind of puts up a little data stick, like pulls out his data pad. Well, we have a bit more to go on, Mr. Lee. And that's where I wrap up tonight.